How is people?
Recap. Shit's fucked. We're gonna unfuck it.
Recap should be first. Yeah.
That's a recap. Shit's fucked. We're gonna unfuck it. Well, a small part of I don't completely remember what happened last session, so maybe I should not be the one to recap.
We brought back 200 citizens from Grassy Knoll after the place basically imploded after our actions.
It was worth it.
Energy.
We can do this. Drusus started gathering town people to see who and perhaps when they're from. Names, where they were from, and last things they remembered. What date was the last thing they remembered? Most remember their names. Most also remember traveling to a location, but after the things they don't remember don't make a lot of sense. We need to make a note to check missing people's records. Also, see if we can cast Modify Memory on them. Mages of the House Ninius. Something use of them to sacrifice. Keep tabs on the hole. We camped close to town on the way out. It was not a restful night for most of us. I still get chills thinking back to that fissure at the bottom of the hole, and Drusus still wishes to potentially set it up as a tourist attraction. Or he's mentioned someone will. I can't stress enough how bad an idea this is.
Oh, absolutely.
Corvin and I need to talk about tactics.
Oh, what? Wait. What's so terrible about
it? It makes horrible noises all. It makes horrible noises all night.
You all have seemed to miss about the dozen times I've said make it a tourist attraction after we fix that.
That's different. But we need to get experienced mages in here to deal with the what the fuck.
Yes, I've also said that about a half dozen times.
Well, there you go then. We're fine.
Well, then I think Anar's missed every single time you said it.
I said it literally every time we brought it up.
Anywho, Corvin and I need to talk about tactics. He decided to rush off and attack the one remaining troll of the two and their two ogre companions. We really should have let the four come on to us. They would have had to have rushed us to get to allowing us to combat better, as we didn't have to expend energy getting to them. But even if he does have a horse, he should be aware that not everyone does, and others aren't as fast as him. That's for a different story, though. Outside Port Amelia, Drusus gives the option for most of the people to be conscripted. Certus has taken issue with that. The majority has taken Drusus on the offer, though, to join with the Legion. Roughly 60 didn't wish to join with the Legion. As Drusus is willing to give 50 people land, well, we've kind of retconned that, I guess. So I'm going to skip that with the stuff. At the meeting with the prefect, he got himself a new advisor, Hukunda Wolso. It's the fucking
totally
Oni.
Not familiar at all.
The prefect, by the way, the prefect is terrible at picking advisors.
Yes, it's the frickin' Oni.
Why? He's totally an expert in Elven affairs.
He is, in fact, an expert in Elven affairs. Like nobody can argue.
That's probably the only truthful thing he said, or at least in our presence.
The prefect's the type of dude to look at the first line of your resume and say you're hired.
This just keeps getting better and better. Drusus is calling him out, saying he was in a crystal. Cecilia wants to cast Zone of Truth. This ought to be interesting.
By the way, most of the party does not know this yet.
This is true. This is what?
I said, is that how Drusus got this job?
It's possible.
Drusus didn't have to put in a resume.
Hi, I'm from House Antenius. You're hired.
The only other thing I wanted to bring up,
you didn't have to look at the first line of mine,
is that I think Certos was okay with it. Like once it was clear Drusus was giving them a choice. I think he mentioned he was okay with it then. It was just drafting them that was the problem.
Yes, Priest Boy's big thing was informed consent, actual choice, etc.
Yeah, probably. Anywho, that's not in his notes, or at least not in his recap of the notes from yesterday. The conversations we've had since is a different story. Anyway, anywho, JV states that the elves nearby may not be happy, and the easiest recourse for them would be to cart them all off in chains. Drusus diplomatically offers relocation or interrogation. Do the elves know the crown has been located? As far as we're aware, no. JV recommends the elves not be informed the crown is recovered. Order Lupus Empress is the closest blood relation to the throne, and that's in the east. East? Okay, I don't know where that one came from. Anywho, that sums up the rest of yesterday or last week.
You are in the east. The continent that you guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I was looking at it from our viewpoint.
This world.
Fair enough. I was looking at it from our viewpoint rather than the seat of the empires. You missed my entire recap in my quasi-Irish accent there, Vogue.
My bad.
And now we're gonna go murder the fuck out of this. What's a good derogatory word to use here?
Let me see what I called her.
She's a fucking bitch.
Well, yes, but have some class. A derogatory, classy term.
Sai, is your
it's gotta be classy.
It has to be classy.
She's English.
Does she give you shit for your terrible accent?
Oh yes, she does.
It has to. It's the greatest British pastime, making fun of Americans with poor accents.
Which is funny because you go 25 miles from where you are and the accent changes here.
For sure.
I previously called her the false imperatrix.
I like it.
All good.
False empress.
When we all reconvene before we board the boat or whatever the hell we're going to do, who has what equipment check?
Okay.
Armor.
So...
Has anybody picked up anything extra, or has been shopping? Period.
Oh, shopping. Corvin probably did, right?
Probably for armor.
It's either yes you did or no you did not. Not a probably.
I'm saying because I'm not Corvin. I don't know.
Cecilia did not buy anything new.
I have not bought anything.
Did Corvin go out? The main focus of the question is did Corvin actually buy any armor?
Yeah.
And if so, what?
Either chain or plate. I'm pretty sure they gave the same armor value.
How did
whatever you can find.
Money?
Really?
Chainmail, yeah. Those are two very different. That and two very different prices in that regard too. So armor and shields. For example, chainmail costs 75 gold, gives you an AC of 16, no dex bonus. Plate is 1,500 gold pieces, AC 18, no dex bonus.
How did Corvin get the money?
That is what I'm wondering for the plate. He might have had enough for this. He might have had enough for the chain, but he did not have enough for the plate.
Well, then I'd probably just get, like I said, whatever he can afford.
Well, how much does he have?
Yeah, we only had like one. We only had 163 payment.
This is the question: what did he buy, if anything, and was he able to between last night and before we ship off?
I think Corvin only had 163 payment this entire time.
So then he wouldn't have even been able to afford.
Yeah, because we didn't get paid for this latest journey.
Without a loan of some kind.
Sorry, I had somebody in my room. I have 65 gold.
So
I was going to say, where are you going to go 63 from?
One payment of 63, one block of 63.
Oh, okay. A single 63. Okay.
Oh.
So here's my question: who are you begging for?
Inner's request for the prefect?
That's what I'm leading up to. Yes.
So who are you begging for money to be able to afford stuff?
I don't know. Corbin doesn't know these people.
Well, I mean, the main thing is because Corbin made a request, or excuse me, not Corbin, but Anar made a request, and he doesn't know what Corbin has done between then and now. So depending on how you answer and what you answer is what Anar's going to do.
He can't afford more armor, so
yeah.
So you're going to be heading onto the boat in leather?
I mean, if he has no other choice, yeah.
He literally has multiple other choices.
Like you have hide armor.
You could ask Feekle for things.
No. Corbin. Come here, bud. First of all, is you need to get yourself a new set of armor. I don't care how you go about doing it, but this isn't you. You're in luck, though. I tried to get to a little bit more, and I'd like to do something else for somebody else, but I'm doing you a favor on this one. Okay? I have requested split mail and chainmail. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the chainmail, but I do have a set of split mail. And it's yours for this job at the very least. You need to keep very good, take very good care of this, okay?
I will make sure.
It is imperative that you keep very good condition of this, because this is the legate's freaking armor.
Prefect.
This is the prefect's freaking armor.
Oh my goodness.
It is his scale mail. So let's go ahead and put it this way. If you are not careful with it, I'm going to shove some fireballs down your ass.
He puts a hand on your shoulder. I'll do my best to make sure an interdimensional monster from beyond our comprehension does not magically transmute this armor into something else.
It'd probably be for the best.
I'll do my best.
Watch him fail. That'd be funny.
You're also aware that you're going to be given this back probably at the end of this mission too, right?
Probably.
Okay.
So the scale mail is scale mail of lightning resistance.
Neat.
He's magical.
He's a magical man.
Whether or not lightning resistance is going to come in handy, who knows?
So where would Certos' Blessing of the Forge have been?
Certos what?
Blessing of the Forge.
Blessing of the Forge will be. Yeah, we'll give it to Corbin.
If it helps, I think my +1 is with Cecilia.
That is a magical suit of armor.
Right.
You're
unless
right.
you meant the original leather. It would have
No,
probably been
I'll give it to myself.
Yes, that would be Anar's recommendation.
Mm-hmm. And then I have the Artificer Blessing for Cecilia's shield.
Yes, and make sure you equip that scale mail so that it actually
yes
has the right
AC.
AC. Because if you tell me I hit on a 15, that's your own fault.
I don't know. Do I just equip scale mail in the astral inventory? Oh no, here it is. Armor of lightning resistance scale mail. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. That actually being said, did you fix your Roll20 to D&D Beyond thingy?
Oh, no idea. We'll find out.
What are the odds of it happening twice? Well, in my other group, he forgot to equip his armor, or he unequipped his armor using the VTT, and he got his ass really quick. So quite
I have
high.
17
Jamie.
armor class right now, so I think it worked.
Oh, that is something. Cecilia has 19 armor class right now.
Cool.
He'll have 19 armor class with his shield.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
That.
No,
Wait,
that's
if he's
No.
healed, then Certos can do
no,
that.
sir. That is with the shield.
That is with the shield.
I only have a 12 in dexterity.
Okay.
If there's
Splint
the
mail.
shield, then
No.
Split mail doesn't care.
Yeah, Splint mail has no dex mod. It is 17 AC. You hold a shield, it's +2 more. You will have 19.
Split mail. I
Yes,
thought you were saying
splint.
scale mail.
No.
Splint.
Splint.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all were saying scale mail.
We were trying to get some.
Coincidentally, there was a mix-up a little earlier concerning that too.
Okay, yes. Now I'm at 19 AC. Okay.
There we
Okay.
go. That's
So
better.
now Cecilia and Tim are tied. Corbin are tied.
Anyway, at what point, at some point before the battle, or before the adventure begin, during our last long rest before we do this, when do we do that? That's the question.
I assume
By
you
the
do
way-
that before you go get on the boat.
Okay.
Anar is going to be shocked at the offering, and he's going to graciously thank the prefect for the loaning of his armor. In fact, Anar had toyed with it for a little bit to refuse the gift, but has decided that we're going to go through it anyway. One, because it would be rude, and two, because, well,
He says simply, just get me my city back.
good answer.
this would be the least I can do to help get my city back. Fair enough.
Pretty much.
Tear down them sheety
Gonna be a
walls.
random question here, but feel free to say no. Can I go find a random animal in the forest to fight?
What for? What purpose?
Why?
So when I deal damage with my smite, I can give myself 2d8 plus my level in temporary hit points. So I was gonna juice myself up.
God.
I was gonna juice myself up before the fight.
I can just protect.
You're gonna
your
go
dog.
smash
Nice.
squirrel?
You
What's
know
your
that, right?
problem,
I was
paladin?
just gonna
You
punch
guys hope
something.
be right back.
Hey, I'm a glory paladin. I ain't about devotion. I'm about
I
glory.
can just protect
Hey,
your
every
dog.
RPG you gotta start off fighting bugs
How-
in the forest. All right.
How much glory is there in beating the hell out of a puppy for this?
Ask
How
any NPC. Ask any JRPG and main protagonist, because that's how they all start out.
How
Okay,
long do
Dreamy,
these
Dreamy,
temporary hit
Dreamy.
points last? Does
I
it
need to
specify?
say this right now. Fuck squirrels. Fuck squirrels.
I
Like,
won't go
specifically
murder
fuck
all.
squirrels.
I'm just saying. I gotta, find something to punch a creature.
No. It
We're
is
the
not.
wrong channel for that. We are
I'm
very
just
much in
trying
the
to
wrong
prepare
channel
for the
that.
I'm just trying to prepare for combat.
Dreamy,
Like
shut
I
up.
said, I can just protect her module you. It's fine. You can get your 10 HP that way. Not a big deal.
I forgot
Or you
had
could
that.
just get them in combat by doing this.
That's also true. I abused the shit out of that thing 2 weeks ago.
Yes, it's been a while.
There is
Dream.
already-
Oh,
This
sorry, go ahead.
this isn't mage armor where you need to do it before the fight to maximize its effectiveness.
Yes,
Alright, then.
there's nothing glorious about going out and smacking random woodland creatures who are no threat to you.
Listen, every
What's your alignment again?
JRPGs would absolutely disagree with you. Anyway,
This is not a JRPG.
What's your alignment again?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Something you should probably
I'm
know.
sorry. I'm sorry. I just saw what Pengu posted.
Better not have a G in it.
Oh, it's lawful neutral.
All right, you're good then. Punch all the
One
squirrels you
moment.
like.
One moment. I'll be right back.
I
I
like
have-
that, Pengu. Thank you.
I like how Corbin and Cecilia are very different lawful neutrals.
That's the thing about neutral is it's versatile. Although being true neutral and actually being true neutral is probably the hardest thing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, there we were getting on the boat.
Well, before we do that, I imagine we all spent the night, we did our thing. So early in the morning, I would like to ritual cast Identify on the reliquary that Gaius gave me, Dream, just to see what I can glean from it.
You cast what on what?
And don't forget to marry yourself to Corbin. Or Cecilia to Corbin.
I don't have the rings.
Corbin is a free man.
What did the
Cannot be-
reliquary have in it? You'll have to remind me.
Don't know. It was given to me on Gaius' deathbed. He said that it was important. That's all I know.
In other words, he's saying he doesn't want to write that part of his backstory. He's going to let you do it.
Pretty much.
You play a dangerous game, Zhao. You play a dangerous game.
It's more exciting.
Oh, hell
that
yeah,
way.
man. Yeah, exactly. The drama's the best part.
I'm definitely excited for like the drama involving what happened to Cecilia's people and everything.
It's either going to be incredibly deadly to you or something totally mundane.
Or out in left field, like a scepter that's in the shape of a fucking can opener.
Yes, incredibly useful, but strangely weird.
It's beautiful, by the way. No complaints. I'm just saying it's memorable.
Prefect having 15 strength at least. He's a strong one.
I
Yeah,
love
also
the
remember
imagery of tearing in the prefix armor to go take out a usurper. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty awesome too. I thought about that.
Prefect was
We
way,
are.
way above average when it came to physical strength.
You know, funnily enough, I was tempted at one point while I was sitting there thinking about it, giving it to Certos. Just to
I
see
think
what the
Corbin
fuck he
is
would do.
a better choice for sure.
Oh, absolutely, which is why I did it. But, you know, out of character, I'm curious as to what Certos would have done. Hey, Certos, look what I got
Good
for
question.
you for this mission.
What?
Channeling your inner Clarique, are you?
Meanwhile,
Look at him pulling
Cecilia is
out the
walking
different-
around in her breastplate that she's been wearing since the desert.
I was going to buy myself something better, but I gave all my money to the refugees.
That was
Oh,
very nice.
yeah, actually, speaking of which, Dream's probably busy with trying to figure out what the reliquary is. But I'd like to put in that Anar did request,
Sorry, I'm back.
or at
What's
least offer to at least provide land for 20 to 30 refugees to live on, provided they can. They're going to farm. Basically, be able to fend for themselves, set up camp, that type of deal.
Sorry, Dream.
Does
In
that-
hindsight, I probably should have warned you instead of dropping this on you at the very beginning.
Okay.
Give me a second.
So while Dream figures this
Well, I
out,
do.
is there any like RPG intermission scene that anybody wants to have on the boat with anybody else? Because now seems like a good time while Dream figures this out.
Yes,
thinking.
that's what I was doing.
I figured
And
the spellcasters would at least get together and coordinate what spells they have, and then break. That won't take long. So break into groups after that.
Now the question is, who do I want to be the victim in my talk? Who do I want to join me?
That is the question.
I guess I don't
Ask-
care.
Ask yourself who here makes the best guinea pig. Because I think there's a pretty clear front runner.
There is a pretty clear front runner for a guinea pig. To be honest, I kind of wanted to talk with Anar a little bit, but he's busy with spell preparation. So
no,
he's not. We're wizards.
No, he's not.
So either Drusus or Anar would make sense. But I think he'd be busy with other stuff, so Anar does.
Oh, you need a lab assistant.
No, I need to vent.
Yeah.
You need a therapist.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if the librarian is the best one for that.
True. Well,
you say that.
It's also
Drusus is your actual blood relation, by the way.
Yes, that's true. But Drusus is also probably busy.
Doing what? We're on a boat.
I don't know.
How about this? Just pick one of us.
Okay.
Sampling the boat's wine reserve.
Okay, Drusus, I'm dragging you into this. I'm dragging you into this.
Awesome.
All right. So at some point,
that gives me to talk to Corbin.
Yeah. So who wants to do it in text chat and who wants to do it in voice?
I'll DM Hypnotoad there, or not the Hypnotoad, but
yes,
thingy person.
Okay, sounds like we get the voice then.
All right. So at some point on the boat ride, I go to find Drusus and we'll talk if he's all right with that. I definitely look troubled, nervous, that stuff. Standard stuff.
Of course, Lush. I always have time for my relations.
I'm just nervous is all.
Oh, before that, real quick, before I forget.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead,
for flavor, if anyone whose character's never been on a boat before, why don't you roll a con save?
We've all been on boats before.
No, I mean a big boat at sea. We have traveled on river barges. There's a difference.
I'm pretty sure everyone who's native to the Empire doesn't have to roll here.
No, I mean some of us were born over
Are you
here.
native
Most
to
of
the
us
mainland of the Empire or this part of the Empire?
Yeah,
you have all at least traveled between Threshold and Port Amelia on a boat.
That's not like a
That's
big
Corvin.
seafaring boat.
Well, that's the one we're doing.
That's
Corvin.
That's a Corvin question, wherever he's gone to.
Anyways, while Corvin sorts that out, I apologize for interrupting. Please continue.
No, you're good. I'm just nervous. I'm not.
And if my typing is too loud when we do this, just let me know.
You're fine. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a stealth expert or whatever. I never did did time with the Legion, and here we are going to save the Empire from itself.
He just looks down at himself. Oh, cousin, I dare say your description fits me as well.
It's good that I'm doing this because I forgot to get Glutlev's background before Chris threw him over the side, so I need to do this with
No, I think you mean before I put a I put a ring on that I couldn't get off, and therefore
before you pulled the meat,
Yeah, basically before I pulled up because
Man, almost like there's another character
No.
in our party now that was a part of his
Or you pulled
backstory
a V
and knows his
Oh.
backstory. Weird,
Fair
right?
enough.
But yeah, Juice is just kind of like, I hadn't thought about it, but me neither.
That's true. I suppose I'm being selfish. How are you holding up?
Zana War. That'll make sense to Sai.
What was that?
Well, for me, it's quite simple.
I'll explain.
Either we get this done, and we can begin towards the path of stability once again, or either way, my house would have been thrown into a ruin. I would have been made an exile of the Empire. My entire life and livelihood would have been over anyways. So I suppose for me, it's quite simple in that I really don't have much to lose.
You see Larisha crackly. A very slight smile. She's still nervous and such. But
Ooh, are you going to ask him out on a date?
So, not God no.
We're not that kind of nobility.
We're not that kind of nobility.
Uh,
Even though historically we would be.
Does Greece
I don't know how much
exist?
inbreeding was there in the Roman Empire. I'm sure there's some expert in some university.
What's the time difference between now and Greece?
Enough.
Okay.
So what you're saying is no pressure then.
are you talking about literally?
No, like in this thing, because my backstory is going to involve Greece.
Oh, like the so
Like
you're
the
asking the DM his
Yeah.
world's version of Greece, assuming that this version of Rome also stole everything from that version of Greece.
There you go.
That's fucking accurate. That's hilarious.
I'm sorry, who's from Australia?
What?
I heard we were stealing things from Greece.
Yeah. That's why I asked if it was literally Jamie, because I could have said it's 2 hours ahead of me.
But Drusus will just kind of look away and cousin, you've always been about your machines, your things, your material tinkerings. And I've always been about something entirely different.
I do.
Honestly, this mission is about the things I'm after. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you being here with me. And hopefully, by the time we're done with all this, your workshop is at least in good repair, so that the things you care about and strive for are not lost in.
Honestly, at this point, I'd like stability myself. I'd like to have things be the way they were, more or less. I'd like to be able to not to not have and please do not take this the wrong way. I would love to get to the point where I don't have to worry about things you do. And I don't mean this with and I mean this with the utmost respect. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you stay sane with everything you have to deal with.
I suppose it's a little bit of training, a little bit of fear, and a little bit of support from those that share your burden but don't have their own.
What do you say after this And it's gonna look like Lucia's about to say something, but she doesn't. And then a couple moments later, she's gonna go, "How do you?" Or I propose after everything is dealt with, we do a nice drink. What do you think?
Drusus will let out a ha, and then say, "Only if you actually come to the next Centennius family ball, so I'm not alone there."
I'll consider it.
Lord knows you'd probably be the one woman there that my father wouldn't try to hook me up with.
I'm gonna chuckle at that. Oh, trust me, I don't miss that life. I really don't.
Drusus is gonna look behind him. And is there anybody else around?
Cecilia might be patrolling around the boat, so she might be around.
And then he won't say anything else.
Yeah, Cecilia's not like looking your way or anything. She's just mostly focusing on.
Oh no, but he knows how good your hearing is.
Yeah. Interesting you say that, but she doesn't have any proficiency or anything. Oh, she does have natural wisdom for it. But yeah. I completely understand.
All right. Certos knows what his reliquary does.
Oh, yes, I do. Thank you kindly for that. Sorry again for dropping it on.
No, it's okay. It's just more of a. Oh, wait. Now I have to go find that again. Anyway. What, where are we here? We're at the boat?
Yeah.
The minimal crew of the boat greets you. Captain says that when the tide changes, he'll be pushing the boat out to sea and across under cover of darkness. And where would you like to land? He'll let you off and then proceed on his way.
Felix, Cecilia, you two have been in there before.
We landed on the outskirts and took a roundabout method to reach the interior.
Last time.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere like Southport that we landed, and then we went from there.
And then we walked around to the black market.
Yeah, went up around.
Yeah, and we stuck close to the wolves because they were watching the wolves at the time.
Yeah.
So, are we actually here, or is that just like?
This is like you are coming from sea. So where are you on?
Okay, I was gonna say because the issue I believe is that we're not gonna want to pull into the harbor.
Of course not.
Like that. No, that's the last thing we're gonna want to do.
The first one.
That'd be the last thing they expect. Go for it. I'm kidding. Don't do that, please.
Depends on how much of a frontal assault you want.
Leaving, we want to come from the.
I mean, the port is nice and near the castle there.
Threshold doesn't take the entire island, right?
No, Threshold does not take the entire island.
There's got to be a place on the outskirts that we can kind of land, take a little skiff out, because hitting them straight on is not our forte.
What is? Oh, that's the government district. Is that the government district on the east side? Is that what that says?
Which side there? Government district?
East of Levita.
Right here, I think.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that.
that's the government district.
Government district. That is where the bureaucracy sits for the most part.
You've got the Sailor's Delight, and that's
Right,
really
post.
the Black Isles. Other than that, that's pretty much all the fine print on.
So, my thought is that the easiest approach to actual buildings is probably if we cut through the farmland.
You want to go to the
everything
north.
everything else is going to be pretty open. But the farmland, there should be enough cover with it being dark for us to actually get into buildings without being spotted. The alternative that I'm thinking of would be going to the Mage Quarter.
There is a tunnel in and out of the city from the black market over here.
Black Alley.
Or Black Alley over here.
Oh, there is?
Yes.
Oh, that's where it is? Okay.
Yeah.
That's how they got in and out last.
So if my thought for that is, if we wanted to make landfall over here, I think you can bet dollars to donuts that the government district is going to have a higher presence, like security presence, and trying to get from the shore to here is a little bit of a jog.
Asa, you're typing into the microphone.
All right.
That would be the relatively shortest route, certainly, making our way up this way and then around.
I would say we definitely want to pass further north because I almost guarantee that there's going to be guards where the main road hits buildings.
Mm-hmm.
I would think so, yeah. Unless we wanted to get in and then kind of, because you can get lost in a crowd. You know what I mean? It's not like I don't think we have particularly.
We're going in at night.
I
There's no
highly doubt
crowd.
who's going to.
Yep.
That's not going to work.
Cecilia also has passive out trace.
And we also have to get like the line that was just drawn goes through the wall.
Yeah,
right, we'd have to go up and around. I see what you're saying. We'd have to go through here.
Like the only entrance likely that does not involve a checkpoint is the circle, is the tunnel that our thieves have discovered.
I'm going to point out that would have to lead us through the Mage Quarter, and going through there might pose a little bit of a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, the island is big enough that we should be able to. We might actually be able to land just away from Threshold in general, and just approach from that way.
Yeah, I kind of think that's the best case scenario here to avoid just everything.
But then
that still doesn't help us get in here. We still have to get through the wall, and you still have to go through.
Well, no, that's why we're coming this way, because that's the way through the wall. That's the tunnel.
Yes.
Okay. I see what you're thinking now.
Passive out trace is also an hour, so if we time it correctly, we'll.
Don't you only have one passive out trace?
No, I can have up to about 3 of them, but that's both getting in and out if we need it for getting out.
I would.
But yes, I'm
well, plus 10. It doesn't guarantee you won't be seen.
Yeah,
true.
Absolutely.
Right. Especially with people like me, who have a stealth capability
like Certos, yes.
Yeah.
Or
Both
Corbin.
of us have a stealth of no.
And if you walk up on guards in plain sight, or they walk up on you, it does not help you to have been trying to walk quietly down the
Do
road.
we know anything about whether or not there's been an imposed curfew? Do we have any intelligence in that area?
Yes.
Yeah, there is a curfew going on.
Okay.
Or that
There
was
is a
established
curfew.
while
Got it.
we initially went here. It might have changed.
Cecilia still has all those wolf masks, right?
Then the greatest thing we can do is avoid.
Cecilia has 2 extra wolf
entirely.
masks, but they were also wearing specific uniforms as well. They were wearing specific armor with cloaks.
Well, I don't think I think that would only not hold up under like close inspection by say an officer. I think random goobers on the street aren't going to be able to tell the difference.
So yeah, Cecilia has 2 extra masks at this point.
Drusus have a mask? No.
Now, here's a question. As we're going through this, are we taking any hostages or are we killing everybody that we come across?
Why does that have to be the only 2 options?
Ideally, we want
option?
to capture Lovita alive. Well, no, this is an assassination mission, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nope, she dies.
I think they were referring to everyone else.
Yeah, like guards and everything.
Yeah, exactly. No, she's got to do. Yeah, she made her bed, right?
Anyone with a wolf mask is kill. Anyone of the Order Lupus, I'm just telling, like, you do whatever you want, but I'm telling you, like, what is likely the official Imperial line. Anyone with a wolf mask, anyone of the Order Lupus, kill. Anyone else that for whatever reason may be trying to impede us, preferably incapacitate.
They have in general proven themselves to be liars and murderers, so I've got no qualms.
And yet we're the ones that are dishonorable, if you think about it.
Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
So we're going like a wide way around the city. Like we're going a fair bit out.
Yes, we're going around the Forest of Doom.
That sounds good to me.
Okay. And we're approaching the Black Alley.
Okay, so the path you were saying is to go along the outskirts of the town? Around? Is that what you're planning?
Pretty much that, yes.
So, well...
Are we going further out, though?
Oh, you guys say... If it's feasible, we might actually just want to land, like... Can you take us to the
world map?
World map? Okay, once it loads.
So are you saying that we
land
like over here somewhere?
Well, that's the thing. I'm taking it that the harbor is on the south side.
Yes.
Which would put the Black Alley in like the northwest.
Like towards the mountains, yes.
Right. So if we actually wanted to land, like about there on like the north or no. I'm actually saying on the northeast side of the island, like up here.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
And come in.
You want to come in over the mountain?
Not basically not through the mountains, but like as far like north and then far enough east where we don't have to go through the mountains.
Right, sort of over the foothills.
Yeah.
So you basically want to come
here?
right here at this outcropping.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's smart. Plus, the foothills will give us at least a little bit of cover as we approach, assuming there aren't.
And you do have the sending stones, right? In case we need to send a message?
Yes.
You can send a single message with them.
Yeah.
Yes.
SOS.
Save our shit.
We don't really have a way out mind you, so
we steal a ship from the harbor. Who's good at sailing?
Risky. Shield.
Damn it.
Oh wait.
We lost the guy with the sailor background. Why we needed the sailor background? I only have
Shield's
proficiency in
also
land
threshold.
vehicles. Actually, I don't even have that. That's the wrong character.
Shield is also with threshold.
Or was.
You want to recruit threshold? You want to recruit shield to?
I'm gonna say Shield's body is somewhere in threshold. Whether his soul is still attached to it is a question.
True.
So yeah, I'm good with this going from the northeast and marching towards the Black Alley.
Yeah, works for me.
All right, so you are taking the most roundabout, avoid everything you possibly can path.
Yes, the only way we could be more roundabout is if we went to the Mage's Tower.
We're not going through someone's backyard. Or back
No,
door.
the front yard.
Exactly. Yes, this is the front yard.
Fair enough.
All right, well, start out with, let's do some stealth rolls.
So,
Okay, not
Cecilia, who's
initiative.
getting past without trace?
Isn't that
pass
everybody
without
within
trace.
30 feet?
Yeah, everyone within 30 feet.
Alright,
And
so
Trickster Blessing will go on to Certos. Blessing of the Trickster.
the font changed.
Font changed again?
Yes.
Font looks
Hey.
normal to me.
Yes,
It
ditto.
looks
Looks
very
normal to me.
different to me.
It looks normal to me, yeah. So that's a 20, Certos.
That's really good for me.
That's a
The hell
17.
was-
I'll take I'll take a 17.
You know, thank God for pass without trace, because none of us can fucking tiptoe to save
Those
our
are
lives.
awful rolls, my God.
Do I?
And I got a +3 on that stealth too. That's horrible.
I had what, 10 to it?
Yeah,
yeah.
roll a disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, because I got big
Because
armor
your
on.
armor.
Hold shift.
Oh man.
Oh no, CV. Hold control. Hold control.
Yeah,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
that's a 13.
No, I know. It could have been a 30, which would have been really funny.
How did I roll
No.
the highest? Second highest. No, the highest in the group. That's just sad. Second highest.
Cecilia rolled
Second
the highest.
Where's the
Four.
Felix?
We're missing one. Yeah, we're missing the actually stealthy. The other
yeah,
actually
because for
stealthy
some
guy
reason
besides
it's telling me
Cecilia.
that the virtual tabletop isn't found.
Make sure your
Uh,
feature 20
fe-
is updated.
Go into features and traits.
Features and traits.
Yes, I am aware, and I've gone in there, and then the message doesn't populate that roll 20 is here.
Anyway,
It did
this
before,
font is-
and then it was like, yeah, no, it doesn't exist. I was like, okay, that's nice.
Yeah, make sure your Beyond 20 has updated the plugin.
Oh yeah, it did update today.
Because it updated like yesterday or something like that. Because something on the Roll 20 side changed for the URL that they were using and broke everything.
As Roll20 is wont to do.
Yes, look at that.
You want me to roll for you right now, and then you can figure it out?
I mean, if you need to, just roll a D&D Beyond to tell us what it is. I know it's a pain, but...
That's my stealth
Oh my
roll.
God. My God. Enjoy your 35 stealth.
Stealthy fella.
Need to go.
You're 35.
Oh,
What am I doing in Undermountain all of a sudden?
Wait, who's Felix?
All right, so 13 is lowest.
Yes.
Yep.
13 lowest, 35 is the highest.
I don't think the highest matters.
That's a hell. I know, but I just wanted to point that out for the very big difference.
Well, for
Hear me out, we
group
could say
spell
Cor-
checks, we would want the median,
Oh, I know. I
We
just
could
wanted
say
to
that
point out.
Corbin doesn't get it, and
which
then have
is
it range from 3 to
18 and a half. Which, when we have a +10, that's tragic.
8.5 median.
Why did I know that he was going to roll a fucking nat 20?
Look, I have an excuse. I don't know
Because he's the one that doesn't need it.
Exactly. That's
I
the
know, I-
funniest way. Hey, Anar,
Now that conversation is
you like that
permanent.
quote?
Roll me
You like that?
4
You like that
perception
quote?
checks.
Yeah, it works.
I'm a veteran.
Oh, good.
4
A
perception. What?
13. We're hosed. Yep, we're hosed. Immediately get caught.
I mean, to be fair, 3 of them didn't see us.
We immediately got caught.
A plus
I mean,
2's
here-
not that terrible.
Here's the thing. Now, here's the thing. Like, that's not how it works because otherwise, nobody would ever be able to sneak into anywhere. If only one of them only needed to be just one of us, no adventurer would ever be able to sneak into anywhere.
True.
Maybe this is why I'm terrified of stealth roles.
Yes, this
Then
is
just
this,
say loud and
this is
proud.
why group roles are a thing.
Okay.
Loud and proud.
So one might have thought he saw something, but turns out probably not.
And nobody else saw it, so he's just crazy.
Oh, hold on. We got a 13, a 16, a 17.
What?
A 13, 16, 17, 22, 20, 18, 19. 35.
So 19 beats more than half of you.
Yes, 19
Yeah.
does beat exactly half of us.
So I think
So
we're
yes,
hosed.
he does see us, but
Too bad this armor gets disadvantage on stealth checks.
I would have been hosed either way.
I
No,
rolled a
'cause
3.
if any one of us had not failed, then we would have been fine. It's
Oh.
just the dice, baby.
Yeah, just the dice.
I rolled a 3.
Corbin sneezes
You rolled a
exceptionally
2,
loudly.
technically. You technically rolled
No.
a 2, Corbin.
Oh no, I rolled a 3. I have a plus 1.
Corbin rolled a 2 with the addition.
Oh,
I
and I
rolled
rolled
a
a
3.
3. You're right. Damn! I rolled a 6. That counts for something, right?
No.
No, it doesn't. Damn!
it counts for something, just nothing good.
Damn!
See, I don't think I would have been as bad if I rolled a 6 because that's better than a 3.
But yeah, this is about how I expected this to go.
A good thing we're still in the outskirts.
Oh yeah, what can go wrong with the fact that we can't enter the damn town because we've been noticed?
Assuming they don't know about the Black Alley tunnels.
They probably do.
I think the other question is where were we spotted?
Yeah.
Well, it was the first
Yeah,
roll,
yeah.
so
It's while you're headed towards over the hills.
Over the hills and far away.
So you're saying is we're not even going to get a chance to sneak in. That's lovely.
Sorry,
Yeah,
they
we're
don't
gonna-
do what?
This is in the foothills, not in town. Not around town. This is in the outskirts
I know.
that we're spotted.
Yeah, which is why I'm saying they're going to be on high alert before we even get there.
Not if we don't let a message get to them.
Yep.
The question is, do you notice them?
Question is, do they let us know that they
All
notice
right.
us?
We find ourselves back here again.
I'm also realizing there's a bit of a problem here.
Hello.
My weapon's another reason I probably shouldn't have come. My weapon's loud.
Hello, generic woodlands map. I missed you.
We'll pretend the fireball circle is not here.
Always keep it ready.
Mm.
Fireball up.
So Cecilia would be in the middle of the group.
Ooh,
What's
tree
the
moved.
what's the red part again?
Fireball.
It's a fireball.
Oh, okay. Oh, hello there. I still have my horse, right?
Did you take your horse with you?
I'm not gonna resummon it. Of course, I take my horse with me.
Okay, here's the thing. You are traveling by boat at sea. They're not going to let you take that horse on that boat.
Why not?
It's a
real
horse.
hard.
It's a magic horse.
Alright, cool.
It's not
It's
a
a
real
stealth
horse.
mission.
Bro, don't make me have to resummon the
I
horse.
basically had
for the spell
to swap browsers, but I fixed it.
I mean, you can resummon the horse if you like, but like I said, they're not going to let you. That's the wrong icon.
Man, I gotta friggin' summon the horse again. That's gonna take 10 minutes. I don't have time for that.
I was going to say, this is
You
a
don't
top
need a
heavy
fucking
patrol at
horse.
the moment.
It's also not very stealthy.
It doesn't
It
have
is
to be
not
stealthy.
very stealthy.
I'm already not
Good news,
stealthy.
neither is the rest of the party.
I'm already not stealthy with my armor. What's the matter?
That's metagaming, though.
No, I mean like my armor goes clink, clink, clink.
Yes, but
So,
Cecilia has an
in
aura
game,
that
you are still
helps
trying.
silence.
oh sure.
Yes.
Yeah, Cecilia has
Having
an
the
aura.
horse is not trying.
Hmm.
No.
Cecilia
I've
has an
seen some
aura.
stealthy horses.
Cecilia has an aura that is making the clinks quieter. After all,
You haven't trained
Well,
this thing long enough for it to be
Really
roach.
didn't do enough job.
It's literally in a magical horse. I can train it.
Yeah, I mean, summon Steed. I'll give Chris the benefit of the doubt on that one.
I won't.
Okay, speaking of, oh god damn it. So one thing, it actually updated properly for me. So Roll20 is working now, fine. Secondly, ow. Nice 0 initiative. Poor Ceratops.
No, it was
Holy
0.08. It was 0.08.
It's a 0.
Oh.
Poor Ceratops.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, a cleric wants to go last, right? That's what we'll say.
True.
Don't worry, Certos. I'll roll a 5 here.
we have one
Okay,
cleric
well,
in the middle.
I rolled up. There's a 5 in there.
So,
I had a
we
2
have,
and 20 chance of getting that one.
we have one cleric in the middle and one cleric at the end of the initiative. Perfect.
And Corbin in the front.
Corvin smash.
Hey, it's Corbin's stab.
We need
Come
to
on,
get
you maggots. Do you want to live forever?
We need to get you a Warhammer.
No.
Yes.
Spear is cooler.
Fine.
I was going to wield double Warhammers, but I opted to go sword
Okay.
and double spear. Or spear and shield was the cooler option.
Wait, that's 8.
Let me be fair. I have a lot of characters that use a lot of different weapons.
2, 3.
I have a fighter who uses summoned weapons, which is really cool.
7. Where's the?
As an action, you summon a weapon.
How does that work?
it's a subclass. It's a subclass of fighter. You bond with 2 different weapons,
This guy doesn't have one.
and as an action, you can
Is
summon
the guy
one.
that doesn't have one?
He's not in the initiative order. This one.
So you don't need to carry your weapons around. You just go summon bow, and you start firing
That
your
is-
bow.
Yeah, sure enough, he's not in there. Now he is.
All right, everyone's rolled initiative.
Except for a rogue. I'll roll for.
Ceratops bringing up the rear.
I can. Should I roll
Felix
for
rolled? What are you
Felix?
talking about? Felix rolled.
Oh wait.
He got a
Sorry.
19.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Felix
He's at
rolled.
19.
Oh, there he
yeah,
is.
he's at 19 point. 19 point.
Yeah,
14.
I didn't see him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And
Yep.
more than half their group goes before us.
Oh, this is gonna be.
I mean,
great.
you got Felix in the middle there, but that's most of their group going before us.
So what you're saying? I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
So is this how we were walking?
Is this how you were walking?
Yeah, because everyone has to be within 30 feet of Cecilia to benefit from her aura.
Actually, I'm gonna be in the middle. Fuck that.
So Liara is a little far away.
Yep.
Yeah, I was looking at the. I don't know if this is metagaming, but
It is. If you have to ask, it is.
the other day I was looking at the wild magic or the what is it?
Wild magic table, yes.
Yeah, and a whole lot of it says like 30 feet.
Yeah. Don't worry
But
about
then-
it. Well, first of all, is you need to roll a 1 on a d20 when you cast it before you even think about rolling on that table.
I mean, it is reasonable to assume that
On the other
the
hand,
longer
still have to
you've
be in
been
30 feet of
experimenting with your magic, the more you would know about what weird random shit can happen.
Yeah, this is true too.
Like that, some knowledge of that is not meta.
That being said, that means if you're walking away from the party, what was your stealth roll?
You got a -1, or you got a 9.
You're actually in the top half, so we kind of need you to have this +10 still.
Yeah.
So I think you're in
Fine.
30. Please be in 30 feet of Cecilia.
Besides, you don't need to worry about that until you start slinging spells anyway.
Yeah, this is just a risk a party takes when you bring a magic user. Sometimes, their magic explodes in their hands and burns you. Sometimes you're in fireball distance. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's on purpose is entirely up for debate.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's always on purpose.
Fair.
A mage fireballs exactly when he intends to.
Okay,
True.
Corbin, if you want to stand there, that's fine. I center the fireball on him.
Okay, so
Oh wait, I said that.
So you actually attended. You're right. You did have that talk about like Corbin's tactics. So you totally would fireball him.
This is why he should have been a tiefling.
Wow. Look, I resist
Corbin?
fire. Don't have to be a demon to resist fire.
You get a halt in the name of her imperial mistress Iovita Seos, and guards running in your direction. So he's gonna sprint up to there.
Now, are we sure we don't want to try and talk our way through this?
Yes.
Fuck 'em.
Well, I mean, actually, I'm for it, but I don't know how we would.
could I prepare a dodge? Can
I
I prepare a dodge
bunch of
action
bullshit.
as? Can I prepare
Just
a dodge
loads of
action
bullshit.
as they're approaching?
No.
Also, are they approaching with their weapons, looking like they're going to slice us with them at the earliest convenience?
I mean, they've definitely got their weapons at the ready and pointed towards you.
They have,
It is
and
very-
assuming they haven't told us to halt or put your weapons down, then I'm assuming murderous intent.
They just did.
Oh, they did.
They just
They
did.
halt
They
in the
said
name
halt.
of Her Imperial Majesty Iovita Seos, first of her name, ruler of all these lands, etc., and state your business in and surrounding her territory.
Man, fuck the police.
We've come to assassinate her. Move out of our way. No.
Dormammu, we've come to bargain.
Oh, hey, look at that. It's my turn. I get to initiate if we fight or not. Oh, a lot of responsibility.
Oh boy, I know what Bacon would normally choose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
I mean, me personally,
Here I
yes.
go.
I'm gonna. Yeah, here I go stabbing again.
Hey,
Killing again.
What's our business? So I'll give 5 gold here and tells them we're here for assassination.
I'm gonna stab you
so
with
much
my stabbing knife.
responsibility. Right. So I'm gonna stab him in the
Stab.
eyeball.
Stab you with my stabbing knife. Stab. Or,
Where we talked.
man, I'm gonna cut you bad. I'm gonna cut you so bad you don't know I'm gonna cut you so bad.
I'm going to cut you like a box along the flaps.
Strangely ominous. I don't know why. Don't even know what it means along the flaps.
Images went through my head that I probably left unsaid.
Yep.
You, I gonna cut you so bad, you gonna wish I not cut you so bad.
The thief with like a negative charisma modifier.
It's +2, okay?
I'm
It's
I'm
not completely
gonna pull.
negative.
I'm gonna pull out my Mexican judo on you. You don't know if I have a gun. You don't know if I have a knife.
We've entered the dad joke portion of the night.
I will walk up to here. I will keep my hands up and kind of side eye the group like, we doing this or not?
Take him down.
Cecilia nods.
All right. Well, I'm taking a nod as take him down. So then I will reposition myself behind the nice man.
Formerly known as the nice man.
We'll see what happens. I can
No,
miss.
I
can miss. Okay.
We can re-stealth. Don't worry.
I can. I don't know about you guys. Oh, well,
Holy shit.
Right,
he's
I'm sorry, who are we stabbing?
He's fucking done. That's
The guy right in your,
yeah, the guy right in front of me.
that's 29 damage.
Did you get the crit? Oh, you did get the crit.
Yeah.
Okay, boys and girls, it's time for murder. Who's ready for an adventure of death?
Nice crit.
So, for the record, all of these guys, they're
No.
wearing masks.
I gotta
They're wearing
say,
what?
I don't.
Okay.
Wolf,
They are
Oh,
masks.
okay.
Okay, cool. No sympathy.
Okay.
Now, it seems like you don't need a second rogue because he's kind of doing all the rogue stuff for you.
I've had the,
Felix said to pick up the slack.
yeah.
He rolled a crit on the stealth. He rolled a crit on the attack. And I think I'm just gonna make a new character. Bye bye, Glep. You don't need you.
You have
You have a character.
He was a filler. We all knew he was a filler. We all knew he was a filler.
What? I thought Corvin was getting a permanent party member.
Oh no.
Just like a Dark
As
Knight.
permanent
right?
as any character from Chris.
Yeah, basically.
See, Felix just kind of walks by this guy and he falls over.
Yeah, the anime slash.
I have a contract to fulfill. Where I
It's just the
create
quiet
characters.
stab.
What are you sure the term? What are you sure the terms of Felix's contract? I'm curious.
A Vogue.
He just did him what Keelan did to that guy in the tower.
Dark Knight
Christ.
Gold Cleave.
Just what's
And
in this
another
pack
thing.
at your heart?
Corbin goes to talk to the guy and he's already dead. Good job.
My speech
Anyway,
was
I'm
so
gonna make a
rude, I
new-
killed him with it.
Ow.
I didn't know I classed into Bard.
All right, so Felix kills one guy. Anything else you're doing?
I will stay where I am, and I will address the rest of the guards and tell them that is my business here.
All right, he hands you $5. He hands you 5 gold.
Does Felix roll like intimidate from that?
Here, Corbin
That's
tosses.
intimidating as fuck. That sounds
Corbin
intimidating as fuck.
Yeah,
Corbin tosses 5 gold to.
I mean, that's up to
Felix.
That's up to.
That's free cash.
I actually hand you 5 gold because you did exactly what I said you would.
Like, that's up to Felix. If he wants to roll that, he can. I just think it'd be funny.
I said I would give 5
It's not my
gold, and
strong
everyone
suit.
told them we're here for assassination. So here you go.
Yeah, technically that's what he did.
Said that's my business, assassination. I actually detracted 5 gold from my inventory, by the way, Felix.
If you decided that you're going to just snap his neck, you probably are lucky that he's wearing a wolf mask rather than an owl mask.
Rude. Boo!
Womp womp womp.
True.
Boo!
Beautiful. That
That
was
was
beautiful.
cringe. Gotta say, it was pretty cringe.
That was beautiful, and you know it.
Instead of the effect that you're hoping for, I think with making them afraid of you, you seem to just make them angry.
Well, he did roll
that-
an intimidation.
that's
Does he
their
get
problem.
advantage on that? Because he did just kill a man?
Mama.
Let's kill the
Making them angry
man.
is good.
Which one is this? All the way up the top.
For those that aren't aware,
Is it fun
or
time?
All right, this guy moves forward a couple feet, takes his crossbow, lifts it to his shoulder, and fires on Felix.
Yep, figured out what's coming. I'm gonna die instantly.
No, you're not.
That messes me completely.
dude, you need to aim.
Look, he's pissed off.
If I was that close to a horse's wiener, I'd be more
And I'll
worried
come
about
over
being
there
pissed
and I'll
off.
show you how to aim.
He says, "Drop your weapons, or we will kill you all." That was a
Make
warning
you drop.
shot.
And that was
Sure
a
it
warning
was.
stab.
That was a warning murder.
Careful, or I'm gonna do it again.
If Felix goes to attack and rolls another crit, I'm going to die laughing. I hope you know that. I'm just gonna take 43 damage instantly.
This other dude moves up, and he also raises his crossbow, aims at Felix, and fires.
Come on, you got closer. You should hit him.
Ow.
That one hits me.
Folk. You did tell them to aim.
Hey,
Oh, no,
listen,
they-
good job.
Oh no, they all have mundane Eldritch Blast.
Anar?
There used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the knee. Come on,
Crossbow.
select it. Do 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 do. I think I might be able to get all of those people, unless we're doing as a square. Then should get still get most of those people.
Yeah, you can get them.
Do, 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 do. I think it's high time that you guys met my little friend.
Goodbye.
Say hello to my little friend.
How many of those third level spell slots do you have?
2. Well, I've got 1 left because we slept since then.
No, it's more of a question.
Oh, you're asking about counterspell. Okay.
No, these guys don't have counterspell.
These
No,
guys don't
he's
have counterspell.
subtly saying, "Don't waste your spell."
1, 2 veterans, 3 soldiers, dexterity,
Fireball is fun.
4 action.
No.
The guy on the wall
No.
is like a mushroom cloud.
What
was that?
All
Mushroom ground. I
take
didn't know
full
we were
damage.
watching Oppenheimer.
That's all take full damage.
Whoosh.
It's a whole lot of fails, man. Damn.
Damn, you take out half of them in like 1 fireball. Is there anything else you're doing?
Mm,
And that was our warning shot.
Yeah, Anar will step over here and wave.
He just crosses his arm like, "What now, bitch?"
All
right.
Corbin, sick him.
Pretty much. Corvin, sick him. Chris?
Was muted. I was looking to see if I had my speed boost, but that's not till level 7. I'll go here. And
Hey, are you gonna spear him a question? That doesn't sound as good.
Going to ask him a question.
He doesn't have an axe.
Well, that sounds like a lack of foresight.
spear me
Yeah,
the
I'll-
details.
There
All,
you go.
all barbarians
Yeah,
should be wielding a great axe.
that was really good. I love that. You did it.
All right. Well, I missed.
The dice don't. Look,
But
even
I
if
do
the
it
dice,
again.
even
All
if
right,
the
I hit.
dice
There
don't
you
like
go.
it, I do.
All right. That's 8 damage.
Spear!
And then I will divine smite him.
All right. You run up. You stab him for 8 damage. And then you're going to smite him.
Yep. 11. Lightning comes down from the sky and zaps him.
No, you don't have a hammer, so I can't call you Thor.
No, that's why I didn't go with a hammer. I have thunderous smite. I didn't really want
It
to be
strikes
Thor.
your spear as it stabs through him.
Oh, flavor.
Yeah. The
right.
lightning strikes you and courses through your spear.
Yeah.
He's a smoking husk.
And now I will use my channel divinity.
Is that a channel divinity thing?
You sure you want to do that now?
Keep him.
Why not? It lasts until a long rest.
Okay,
fair.
I guess that's true. Oh,
I can
you
give
can use
temporary hit
everyone
points
in
to
range? Everyone in range? Okay.
friends within 30 feet. Oh, it's going all on me, Chief.
I mean, I figured it was.
I could
I'm the
go
only
on.
friend I need.
I mean, I could go on Felix or Liara, but y'all got that covered down there with your stuff. So 2d8
roll
plus
your
5.
2d8 plus your level.
All right. 8 plus 5, 13.
The temp HP belongs to 3. Me, myself, and I.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm learning is that Corfin is a capitalist.
No.
He's
an
the
opportunist.
villain. He's the villain from the Animaniacs movie.
True.
Wait, which villain from the Animaniacs?
The one I just quoted with belongs to 3. Me, myself, and I. The Wishing Star movie.
It's been a
I
long
saw that.
all that. All right.
Okay.
So Cecilia's up.
Cecilia will move forward, skirting past Felix as she moves 30 feet ahead, and then she'll look into the burnt guy who's at the back there, as her ears and tail start to slightly glow blue, and she'll cast a sacred flame as the faint blue flames lick at his feet.
Or murder.
So veteran dexterity save.
I mean, he did well with the last one, so let's see what this one does. Just as good.
Very nice damage roll too.
It is. It really is.
One of these days, we're going to come across something that resists fire, and we're going to be very sad.
This is radiant.
One of these days, we're going to come across something that resists radiant, and we're going to be very sad.
This is why you take elemental adept.
Good thing most things aren't resistant to radiant.
Yeah.
It's,
Radiant
I
it's
don't think even
towards the bottom.
celestials are resistant to radiant.
Yeah, radiant
no.
is basically top tier, along with what was it?
Force.
Force, yeah. Force was
Force
it.
and psychic.
No,
Force and
psychic. There's
psychic.
like elder brains and stuff.
No, they've got some immunities, but generally speaking, I mean, it's still hard to resist that too.
Force, I
And,
think there's one thing in the base monster manual that resists it.
I think yeah. Top three are like Force, Sonic, and Radiant, and then Psychic's like right under that.
That was Cecilia's turn.
Yep. So you zap
Try
him.
muting to go to D&D Beyond and look.
Mm-hmm.
Radiant. It's your turn, dude.
Uh huh.
Did somebody?
I said side muting to go to D&D Beyond and look.
Oh, I thought you said you were muting.
No.
No, it's your turn.
Oh, my turn's real simple. Guy in the back.
No, I think
Never mind.
somebody posted like a Google Doc that had a list.
It's good that you guys are clapping because I'm not.
All right, so Firebolt goes sailing by him.
Hits one of the corpses next to him.
Liara?
Yes. Is there a way to get these three guys, the three alive guys, in a fireball range?
Oh my god, you're burnt. Yes, it's 30 feet, right?
20 feet.
So right there.
20,
No, that
20,
doesn't work.
15. Yeah, this works. You can hit him. That's 20. And
Right there was 25 though, wasn't it? Okay, so yeah, right there, that works.
So
Yes,
yeah, you
bird.
could just there, and you got the red circle if you need it.
So about there, I guess.
Yes, you do hit all three of them.
Here we go, boys and girls. Hold on, it's coming.
Watch you immediately wild magic and burn a second fireball on yourself. And then your 1d20 as well. For
Yeah,
wild
did
magic.
you add that in the notes to your spell?
It did. I don't know why it didn't do it. Oh well.
Did you put it on? Wait, was it actually your note? Did you put it on all of them?
It looks
Yes.
like this one, it's adding a 1d0 or whatever to that. So I don't know.
No, that's because if it rolls a 1, then it will actually roll the other.
Right,
Yeah,
but
but
that
where's
damage. That should be.
that's damage. So what's the other roll? So we don't know what the other roll is.
Plus 1d0.
Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to sneak into
0.
Yeah. Liara's. Where's Liara? Can I see your
I copied and
notes?
pasted it.
Yeah, you made it size so that if it doesn't roll a 1, it rolls a 0.
Yeah,
Well-
but the thing is, though, is it should be under. Oh, your notes, Haas, don't have the first after. It should be bracket after bracket, and then the bracket squiggly 1d20 yada yada yada.
Okay, hold on.
You've got the ending after, but you
Here.
don't have the opening after.
I was gonna say for now, just roll
Where
1d20,
did you?
see what it ends up.
Yeah. Here, hold on.
Always do
I mean,
dexterity
he did.
3 times for veterans.
I mean, it did roll for him, but he didn't roll. Yeah, see.
Ouch. 2 passes. That's still 15 on the two that pass.
Or does it roll up or roll down?
Down.
Rolled
Okay.
half is down always.
It's
Okay.
always down.
Okay. So yeah, 15.
Unless the spell specifically says otherwise. Yeah, it's always
Okay.
down. 15. All right.
Where did you
By that.
post that?
If you just search for after, it should pop up. Yeah, there we go. All the way there. I will repost it in that. So it should be this. What I'm showing in your notes currently is basically just this, which is wrong. So you want the top one, the first one, with mild magic check, not the bottom one. You want that entire thing.
I did do that.
Maybe the update screwed with it.
Possible, but
Oh well, I'll just go ahead and do it now.
All right. Anyway, 2 of them basically explode.
Right. I'm gonna check one thing that I forgot to check earlier. Once I find my extensions, there it is. Because I need to go see if it kept. Oh, it did. Oh, it did keep my sentence. Okay. I figured it did, but I wanted to make absolutely sure. We're gonna pop this guy in the nose. I didn't roll damage apparently. It's at me. Let's see if that rolls properly because I don't know if that'll count the.
Did you change the element?
No, we talked
not
about that.
yet.
That never happened. Like he didn't mention anything to me about it, so I assumed I didn't get to do that right now. So it's fire.
So
So that's one.
and can he change the element? Or
Not right now.
it doesn't
That
really matter.
sounds like-
Fi-
I mean, it just sounds like a downtime thing, and we want to get through this. So let's talk about that some other time.
Okay.
Like,
All right. You do 20 total damage.
do that guy.
Anything else you're doing?
No, not right now.
All right. Cleaning up order here. Certos.
Sorry, Certos is changing an infant at the moment. Toddler, I guess. Give me a verbal rundown. How many people are left?
One.
What?
One, and I just shot him in the nose.
Okay, and he's looking pretty gnarly.
About Half-Life.
Is he in within 25 feet of me?
No. He is 40 feet away from you.
40 feet away from me. Okay, thank you. Certos will say, try and keep this one up. You might have information we need.
Good call. I'm gonna be right back.
And
I'll cut him up. Got it.
that'll be my turn.
You're just saying something. You're not gonna do anything else.
No, I don't have any non-violent op.
that looks right. I'm shown that you've got that you've used your 2 third level spells there, Pangu.
Yeah, I know. I don't know because I didn't test 3rd level with the thingy.
I mean, you can go ahead and give another one a test if you want. Just You've only got the one spell slot used.
I'll do Chaos Bolt.
Well, it popped up with that after.
So everybody, all the cross. I'm sorry to interrupt. All the crosses are dead. They're dead or
Yep.
dying.
Dead. They're all dead.
Dead. They have reached 0 hit points expired.
Was that a cast, Pengu, or was that just a copy paste into? There we go.
It was cast. It was a Chaos Bolt though, so I had to choose the damage type.
Oh, okay. So that's why there was the extended on it. Okay, no, that's fair. So it looked like it worked fine because it rolled a 13.
Yep.
So I'll try and use my my turn to convince him to give up and to surrender. Look at your friends. This did not work out in your favor, but you can still live. Get on your knees and put your hands on your head.
Get on your knees and beg for forgiveness.
So he's decided, I'm going to take one of you with me.
Oh, well, you know what? We gave him a try.
Okay,
He
Vegeta.
over to Cecilia and drawing his longsword out, attempts to make 2 attacks on her.
Okay. The first one nicks Cecilia as he just sort of rushes straight past straight towards her. The first one nicks her, but then she sort of scowls and dodges the next blow.
And he is doing this with 2 hands, so that is 9 damage.
Okay.
I just checked to see if he had a shield. He does not.
Okay.
That is about what he can do.
You gotta try harder than that to take me down.
Felix.
Well, here we go. Death himself walking.
Yeah, I'll.
Sorry, I'm back. What's going on?
I just heard that Death's about to go on a walk.
Yeah, I'll come up behind
Felix's turn.
Yeah, I'll actually try to not kill him. If we want to actually talk to him, so non-lethal damage.
Watch you still crit.
We'll find out.
So wait, who got attacked?
That was more than last time.
I've only gotten more. Each kill makes me stronger.
Oh,
that is beautiful.
It's too late to stop him now.
So
I've tasted blood. I can't stop.
Bro, do not piss off me.
Check with Glep. Turns out
What
I
is
was
going
actually
on?
keeping his murder tendencies in check.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, Glep was just like my weighted training armor.
Basically,
He's gone now. Now my full power is unleashed.
I was around, and then he got downed, and now he just kills everything when I'm not around. I was basically his kryptonite.
All right. Well, you take him down. I guess you bleed him. You bleed him until the blood loss makes him pass out. Anyway, he falls over. He's knocked out.
Now, how are we gonna interrogate? Or question?
By pointing Anna at them and saying, "You're gonna eat a fireball if you don't talk like her right now."
Anna, Jesus Christ, put Felix in front of anybody, they'll shit their pants and say whatever.
So Felix can just hold his apparently turbo knife up to him and go, or turbo short sword. I feel like, how you feel, Lucky Punk?
So, why do we need to interrogate?
No, I was just.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Hey, maybe keep him alive if you know something." So I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, I did. I was just thinking tactically whether or not he would have information we can need. Not that he would give it willingly.
Yeah, Cecilia's aura is still up for. Oh wait, no, I have to make a con check.
So there is one thing I want to bring up.
Okay, Cecilia is still concentrating on the passive out trace.
So there's one thing I wanted to bring up real quick. So real quick. So there were 8 of them. Were they all like cloaked and masked and shit?
Yes, they are.
Let's just take their stuff.
Yeah.
Take their cloaks and their masks. There you go. Instant disguise.
The wrench was concentration. Okay. Cecilia, looking at you guys sort of taking the stuff. We'll just say, I guess it's time to shift into a new outfit. As her shift weave just kind of transforms into the it adjusts itself as the mask comes up, and
But you don't have the cloak on that.
well, I bought an imitation cloak for that, but
so you're the weakest link in this regard, then.
Well, I can always take off the cloak.
Actually, I'm gonna say Cecilia probably still is gonna have a really good shot because she can do the voice while we can't. And she's good at recognizing speech patterns and shit.
Yep.
Speech patterns, so.
Oh yeah.
Whereas
Yeah,
for everyone,
how many
else,
of the order loop? How many of the order lupus that we've run across have actually been, non-human?
Yeah, that's true. You're gonna notice 3 of us with tails. That's not gonna go well.
I think a 2.5 foot tall winged creature, mask or not, would be noticeable.
That's also true. Unless you want to like hide in like someone's like who's the shortest person here?
Cecilia
Anar,
has a
for
bag
sure.
full of glitter.
That would be Anar.
Outside
Hands
of Anar.
down.
Outside of Anar.
Oh,
And that would probably be Certos.
Certos.
So
What
clearly Certos, clearly we need to do Certos and Anar in like a trench cloak. There you go.
So
Certos is probably 4 something feet tall.
as
Yeah,
far as
stick Anar on his head.
are not human, you've run into a few that are like half elf or dwarf, or other similarly human-looking races, but not the ones that look non-human, like Cecilia, like the Dragonborn, like anything like that. You haven't run into any of those per se.
So, well, I mean, it certainly won't hold up to like people like interrogating you and such. But
Well, what if it's the old trope of, hey, we found these guys skulking around outside, we captured them, and we're bringing them in.
Because they're going to notice that there's less people there than went out.
I'd rather
come
still go
easily.
with stealth.
Some people
they're
don't.
still gonna do
first
that.
and talk if we need to, rather than assuming we're going to be able to talk our way in.
Right.
Yeah. So Cecilia would suggest not wearing the costumes if we are heading to the Black Alley.
True. But I'm certainly gonna keep one just in case.
Right, like if we have to cross the open at any point, it'll be good to put them on. But
Yeah. Like we can change it after we go into the tunnel.
Cool. All right, we have it back up.
So this guy who's laying here on the ground, what are you planning on doing with him?
Cecilia will give him a quick death.
So you're killing him after we specifically knocked him out?
Yeah, we're not even going to give him a chance to talk.
Nope.
We had his
You're
chance
not
when he
gonna
was
you're
alive.
not gonna tie him to like a tree or whatever and come back to him later.
Yeah, he had his chance
Yeah,
to talk
tie
when
him
he was
to a
alive.
tree so that
because
he can be
even though he was
accosted
unconscious.
by the local fauna.
Yeah, exactly. So
Unless one of you has something you really want to ask him.
Well, I mean, you could just stick him next to a beehive.
Well, if Certo sees that Cecilia is going to gut him, he will try to intervene.
Let me gut him.
Like, I'm
and
definitely
then
gonna
it'll be
agree with the
even
not
quicker.
killing him.
Hold on, wait a moment. Listen, I know that these are not good people, but everybody deserves a chance. At least give him an opportunity to talk. If he's a threat, we do what we have to do.
I concur.
Would he be easily woken up though?
You were
Look,
about to say aroused.
Given his pass out from blood loss.
We love you, Cecilia, but we know your penchant for murder, given the fucking spirit vision that we went on with the thief. Calm down.
I forgot about that.
Give it a moment.
But no, I'm just saying, is he going to wake up anytime soon if we try and get him up?
And he's just unconscious. You can slap him.
Okay. Okay, then Cecilia will hold back.
Yeah, unconscious. Coming up from zero on his own, you gotta wait like an hour. But we can slap his ass awake, absolutely.
Okay.
Certos will start to tend his wounds a little bit, even if it is futile.
Yes,
Be
I
that
mean,
as it may, it's entirely possible they're Imperial citizens and deserve a trial.
We're not complete barbarians.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure
of course.
I'm pretty sure. Ask the fifth. I think doing this revokes your imperial citizenship.
I suppose that's fair. And of course, we're not barbarians. We're part of the Imperium. We're part of the Imperium. That would be those that aren't.
I haven't multi-classed into barbarian yet. Come on.
I get that rage damage in.
I rage, then I sneak attack.
Yeah. I'm just stealth raging.
Very
Okay,
seething
so-
quietly.
I'm gonna go seethe quietly over
I
there in that
love it.
corner to get that
I
extra
love
rage
it.
damage.
Hashtag emo.
So Cecilia will rouse him awake.
all right. So you're just leaving him on the ground here and walking over, waking him up.
She'll handcuff first.
All right, you're gonna handcuff him, then you're gonna wake him up.
Yeah.
After stripping them down to their underwear.
Well, no, we're not taking the rest of their clothes, just their cloak and mask. We're not savages. Unless they're saying all they're wearing is a cloak and a mask.
Well, they're wearing some
I think
special
that's the
armor.
Order Lupus's fault and not ours.
No, that's it. That's an interesting thought, but no.
So there you go. We're not stripping them down to
Not
undergarments.
that party.
No, we're not
They
savages.
take this
Oh.
wolf thing really seriously, you guys.
So,
It is
before
not a shot.
before waking him up as well, she'll shift back into her armor outfit she was wearing beforehand, not the Ordo Lupus one.
All right, you smack him awake. What? Huh? Looks. He tries to move his hands. Looks around at you guys. Oh crap!
You seem to have found yourself in a
Oh, you're
dire
finally awake.
predicament.
Shut up.
It's
They're not even in a wagon. Don't do that.
I put him in a wagon. Oh, you're finally awake.
Beware
Oh,
of
I probably
bees.
would. I probably as I'm swiping cloaks and masks and such. I probably would be looking for anything. Probably not. I probably wouldn't find anything of a special, actual value and stuff, unless someone really wants a heavy crossbow and is training with that. But looking couldn't hurt.
So,
I mean, if somebody wants a long sword, short sword, a heavy crossbow, I mean, that's about your choices here.
Unless you want to take them for Legion use later, maybe just come back here. I don't know.
I'll take the crossbow.
So
heavy crossbow
no,
seems good.
so no Dro poison short swords here then, right?
No, these aren't drow.
Yeah.
No, that was the worst thing they could have given Khajiit. My God, you abused the hell out of that.
Yes.
I kind of did. But they weren't using it. Sorry.
No, I mean, you find you find for the most part just like everyday items on them. Maybe some rations. Um, basically orders to go out and patrol. Nothing much here.
It might be a
Get-
good idea to take their orders. Just like
Yeah.
to find like to take just to add some legitimacy and such.
Are the orders signed?
Get all their coins, put them at his feet, and say, "These are yours now."
The orders are not signed. They are stamped with a. You remember the letter with the wolf seal on it? Yeah, they're stamped with.
Okay.
It's somewhere in the notes. There it is. The letter down at the bottom.
I'm gonna be right back
So-
while you interrogate this poor bastard.
Yep. So Cecilia, what? We'll see the mountain is awake and be like, "It's a shame it has to come down to this. It would have been much better had you not seen us." But
What are you, smugglers, poachers? I mean, I didn't see anything. What are you talking about? No, nothing here. Nothing happened.
well, we are looking to get goods into the city after all. So perhaps if we were to know the situation in the inside, that would help us ease up our
Most heavily armed fucking smugglers on this side of the empire.
This is would it be the situation in town?
Mhm.
What do you want to know? There's a curfew. There's patrols everywhere.
How many are you?
Ever since some guy ran in, challenged anybody he could find, and got himself killed.
Man, he just did shield dirty like that, huh?
And then then they increased security, started looking for anybody who disagreed, and they shut down some of the businesses. Some of the people, trials, that sort of thing. I wouldn't go in the city if I were you. Your type aren't welcome there.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people? Man, where's
What do I mean? Lawbreakers. I mean, look, you're going in there. You're going to try and smuggle stuff in. That's
Yeah. Good
like-
save, racist.
What?
They heard me.
Oh no! Some of my best friends are cat people.
It's just like, what? Huh? No, this is about the imperial succession. This isn't about anything. What are you talking about?
My best friend is a fairy.
You guys, you're smuggling. You obviously breaking laws, and the imperial laws against smuggling. Just because Her Imperial Majesty decided to close off the town. I mean, we're pretty self-sufficient here, but she fears attacks from outside.
Is that why you're outside?
Can somebody roll an inside check on this dude and see if he believes it or if he's like working for us to try and does he know we're here for?
Yeah, it seems fine.
I mean, what do you?
He seems completely honest and forthright.
Entirely believable.
He seems to believe that you said you were smugglers. Yeah, I didn't see it. I need to leave. Let me get out of here. But no, this is all. I mean, she's the empress. She does what she wants. But imperial law says that the city's closed down by imperial edict. You can't bring goods in or out. I bet you don't even have permits.
Cecilia will glare him down and be like,
I will look at him and tell him, you see that guy that's near the area that I killed? That's my permit.
Sure, yes. Do what you want. I didn't see anything. Like I said, I'm just telling you the situation inside. It's what you asked for.
You wouldn't happen to have any permits on you, would you?
Remember, it is after curfew, so we shouldn't, or we couldn't really do business in there.
Permits? You want me to give you a permit? I mean, it's not like. Sorry, this voice.
Is Dream dying or is the guy dying?
I'm dying. The voice is not doing good things to my throat. He says basically, I don't have a permit on me. Why would I? You have to fill out the forms, and that has to come from the shipping houses, and even then, that's restricted by imperial edict at the moment. Nothing in or out of threshold.
Well, listen. Well, listen here. Our shipment is very important, and we must understand the situation inside for it.
Like I said, what do you want to know? I mean, it's been chaos in there. People drug from their homes. They curfew every night. I took duty outside the town so that I wouldn't accidentally end up on the wrong side of Her Imperial Majesty or her lieutenant and end up on a cross.
Lieutenant,
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I've got a question. When are you due back on patrol?
I mean, we come through hourly.
I'd like to hear more about this lieutenant myself.
Dream's just dying with this voice.
You realize you have added another assassination target for us, right?
Man.
It's shield.
Yes, Cecilia was also going to ask about the lieutenant, but Juice's caught
Alright,
on.
I'll load up more natural 20s so I can just auto kill everyone.
I'm glad you know your role.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 20.
Even though I'm not even that subclass of rogue.
You are the win button.
Yeah. So, her lieutenant is Vilius Arquithus. He wears a full face wolf mask, unlike most of us, and he's vicious.
It's shield.
Absolutely vicious.
As he made a name of himself around town.
Isn't vicious.
Kid vicious.
He's
Sid
the
vicious.
one enforcing martial law in the town.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to care much about what happens in the town. I hope she forgives me for saying so, but he's been absolutely ruthless in making people come to heel. If you don't follow, you end up dead.
Sorry. The person most responsible for what's happening in Threshold then is this lieutenant.
On a day-to-day basis, yeah. I mean, she's busy. She's busy being, imperial. I don't know what she does on a day-to-day basis.
She condones she condones his actions, is what it is. So she's complacent in whatever she does, or whatever this Verilius does.
Was it Valuius's idea to institute the curfew and the and the many trials that have been going on.
She shrugs. I mean, he orders things in her name. I don't know if the orders actually come from her lips or if he says them, but
How long has he been in town? Did he come in with her?
yeah, he's been with her just about the entire time.
I wonder if we've met him before.
It was probably the guy that we met with her when we brought her back. The one that was like, "Hey, I know you're there," or whatever.
It's possible.
I mean, there are others high up in the city, but he's the one that we all take our orders from. He's our general, I suppose. It seems we're at war, so.
The war has been pretty interesting on the smuggling front, I got to say.
Yeah, I keep hearing that any day now we're going to sail for Port Amelia, but it never comes.
Of course, of course.
So we're all just standing around holding our dicks waiting.
Well, that's just insanitary. What were you going to do after your patrols today?
I thought you were going to ask, what are you going to do after you got done holding your dick?
I mean,
Right.
you take
That's essentially the question.
After what?
You do the logical conclusion. You just do it. There you go.
Okay, what was the actual question?
What was your plan after you finished with patrol today? What were you going to do?
Go back to the fort, hang out with my friends, and he looks around at all the dead bodies. Maybe have a beer, maybe go into town, find a girl. I don't know.
So as he's talking, Certos will kind of look up at Cecilia and just wait to see what she does.
Cecilia will just kind of look back at Certos. And then
Man, you guys could have paid us. I mean, Bartimus was a reasonable man. He a couple silver each, and you could have been on your way. You didn't have to kill them all.
Oh,
You said drop your weapons and surrender to us. And then he came in charging and attacked us. I think that's grounds for us to defend ourselves, don't you think? You didn't stand there and sit there and say, you better surrender. And, maybe if you didn't want us to see you, maybe increase our palms a little. I might be giving you too much credit on that, though.
Are you telling this man how to be a better / worse patrol?
I mean, let's be honest. You guys, they said drop your weapons and surrender. Came running up to you with their weapons. You are armed, and
then I just killed a dude.
You literally supernaturaled him. You just said, "Whoops! I slipped my knife into your sternum."
Whoops! The knife slipped.
Whoops! Whoops! This man's dead.
Oh, well. Whoops! It happened again.
Daisy.
No, I mean, let's be honest here. The cops came up to you, said, drop your weapons, and instead you shot at them.
I said, fuck
I
the
mean,
police.
those,
Yeah, did you not
I
hear what I said
think
at the start?
No. He
I said,
dropped the
I
weapon
did.
into the
We are
man's
not
heart.
subtle people.
He dropped the weapon into his heart.
You asked a man who does crime to listen to the cops, and this is what happened. Don't let me go first when the cops are involved. There you go.
To surrender to the man.
Cecilia would have been enough to bribe, but
Too late now.
but no witnesses is also preferable to her.
You didn't do a crime if there aren't any witnesses.
True.
No, he didn't get caught.
Because there aren't any witnesses.
Exactly. If a tree robs a man in the forest and no one's around to see it, does it happen?
Nah, he just leaves.
I was gonna say, not that degenerate.
So what does
Just let me go. I'll tell them we met an owlbear or something.
An owlbear with fireball.
I don't want to fireball. It's okay.
What a good idea.
why not fire breathing
Bad-
ants?
Bad dreamy.
The owlbear casts a fireball.
I think
That ain't-
I think mentioning some fire breathing ants might be more
No,
reasonable.
there's
They're back.
Drusus.
Fire breathing ants? Who would ever believe that?
Exactly. Drusus.
Wow.
Anna asked
gonna-
earlier what we wanted to do with this guy.
Gotta let him go, keep him tied up till later, bring him back to Port Amelia. What are we gonna do with him? Knock him out. Come back for him later. If we do that, at least we have an hour-ish before, if he decides to be bold, to raise an alarm. He's doing this
Yes, sir.
under his breath, considering Drusus is right there. This way,
Yeah.
the guy doesn't overhear.
You happen to be an Imperial citizen, right?
Again, probably not anymore.
Of course, I'm a citizen of the Imperium.
Come back as a slave.
All of her soldiers, citizens. Again, she declared it as an edict.
Were you a citizen beforehand, as well?
Was
Before
that
the
anything
before the Empress granted. Oh, sorry, you're cutting out.
before she became Empress?
Mhm.
I mean, she had promised that all who stood with her would receive Imperial citizenship.
Drusus
No,
walks up and slaps him on the back of the head. Just answer the lady's question.
Were you a citizen before the Empress granted it to every soldier who worked for her?
No, I was just a free man, a blacksmith.
So we'll look up to Drusus.
Do you know what they say? If you serve, then you get citizenship.
You said you were due to report back in roughly an hour, yes?
Well, yeah.
Well, that owlbear you ran into, you had to hide through the night from, and you won't be getting back to town until the morning.
Okay. I'll bury my friends and get out of here if you let me. Just let me live.
Wow, all right.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she's making promises to people that if she's the empress, you know.
Absolutely, we'll be able to keep. But that's kind of one of those things. I mean, you would be. I mean, it really depends on who the victor is.
History is written by the victors. You're right.
The survivors.
So,
I knew I
Who
should
are
have
usually
said that.
It's not about who's right; it's about who's left.
Yeah.
so Cecilia will look at the others and be like, "You guys got the weapons and gear? I'm sure they'll fetch a good price, right?" And shall we undo his bindings?
Can leave him with his friend's thing. I mean, if he does go back to Threshold, then
Well, you guys
whatever.
were picking off like the masks and the gear and like the heavy crossbow, so he's
Oh.
throwing
I
that in.
only cared about the masks and the cloaks.
That's what she's alluding to, basically.
Great.
She's playing into the smuggler angle.
In which case, boom. Oh, yep, he knows. He's with you all the way. Yes.
Okay. So Cecilia will nod to Anar and the rest, and then undo the manacles on the guy. Pleasure doing business with you.
Scully, you're gonna let me live? Oh, thank you. And he goes off a little ways and near his friend, one of his friends, and says, I'm sorry about this. And he starts digging a hole and weeping.
Are we the baddies?
No.
Oh, okay.
So Cecilia will start to march on.
Isn't that all a matter of perspective?
No, it isn't.
And I thought
Dream
we were
made the
just here
right
to
decision.
kill the Empress, not, feel for a random soldier.
Dream's laying it on thick here.
Let's move.
Look, I mean, if somebody came along and killed all your friends.
You know what would be insult to injury is the fact that if I decided that I was going to have, mold earth as one of my spells and just.
You're making me feel bad now.
Carrying him up to his neck. What?
Oh boy.
You're not very nice.
Who's not nice?
For instant killing one of his friends immediately. Unprovoked.
Well, which does remind me, I wanted to switch out one of my cantrips. So we're going to get rid of that one, and we're going to do that one.
That interrogation was more peaceful from Cecilia than I expected.
So I'm not trying to lay it on particularly thick, or that he's a broken man. You have.
Yeah.
It feels
Well,
like you're laying it on thick.
Well, if it was sort of similar to the previous character, she would have offered him if he was actually a citizen, like she, and that's what he was claiming beforehand. She'd offered him a quick sort of.
No, just thinking order of operations. Throw down your weapons. Boom. 6 seconds later, he's the only one left.
Yeah.
With a couple of explosions in there.
Right. Let's just move on.
Cecilia still has the passive out trace active.
All right, so let's see. We had it where basically you managed to avoid a few other patrols. I'm not going to make you re-roll any of that. You arrive in the black alleys.
Woohoo.
I assume you head straight for the inn with the tunnel.
I'm gonna let Felix and Cecilia lead the way. Yeah.
Assuming we're not followed.
Passive out trace makes it so that we cannot be followed except by magical.
Maybe
tracked is what it
I guess
says.
by tracked by except magic.
Yeah,
You can
that doesn't
still be
mean that
followed.
we won't be that we won't be spotted and then followed. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
No, you managed to avoid the other patrol. And the dude who you let go isn't trying to follow you.
What's the opposite of following you?
Yeah, yes, he is staying put where he is. He's not wanting to follow you.
To be fair, if anybody did, they would be dumb.
Yeah, you would have fireballed him again.
Okay.
Well, in the end,
It doesn't even matter.
I was not going to go there.
I was.
there is the bartender, carefully cleaning glasses. Looks up as you all enter. It's this big group. He spots Felix and Cecilia, who were here before.
Thirsty group.
Says, what's your business tonight?
Do you really want to know?
I will walk up to him.
Oh no! Stop it! I've seen this one before.
He's coming right for us.
Yep, he's coming for us.
It's not a knife.
He has a glass.
He
It's
did that
basically a
Three
knife.
men in a bar with a pencil.
He did that with the fist fight earlier as well with the half orc.
I've seen
Yeah,
this one before. Somebody
I've seen this one before.
I immediately pull out a bag of popcorn and just start eating.
I will tell him it's the same as before, but a bigger group this time, and I will hand him 10 gold.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. After watching it happen twice in a row, I simply couldn't resist.
He looks down at the gold in his hand and says, this time I'm locking it after you. Don't lead them back here.
Okay.
You'll attract the group this size. You'll attract too much attention. They'll be all over this place.
In short, find your own way out.
Yeah, that was the plan. I assumed as much.
Yeah.
He kind of mutters to himself as he opens it. Something
Will he-
about damn tourists and wolves gonna come sniffing around.
We're leaving no trace as we go. best leave no trace.
You know, if you
Let's
like
not.
tourists, you should check out Party City. They have this really interesting thing where if you put some money down, you get to stay there for a few days
Okay.
out of every year. Might be worth it.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear him.
Fucking Certos with a shareholding.
Certus is gonna start selling his own timeshare.
Time shares.
For old hire, I was just gonna tell him that the wolves might not be a problem anymore, but that was under 10, so I don't know. I didn't hear him.
Cool.
So it seems like the plan will be to probably steal a boat, maybe.
Or get out through another means, like the
Yeah.
gates, or yeah.
Mhm.
Either way, not through here.
So, Cecilia, you've had this about up since probably about the time you left the boat, right?
Yeah, so it'll probably end soon.
You probably need to renew it, and you guys are now in town.
Okay, I'll renew the spell, and
Did we want to
And
dress
also-
up before we go? Like while we're in the tunnel?
Corvin's
spend a-
fine. He doesn't need to dress up.
I'll spend a bonus action
If
to.
Corvin is with the party, then he is.
Well,
And
yes,
everyone
but
else is doing it. He is dressing up.
well, how he needs to. Nobody recognizes them.
It does not matter.
Are you talking about the wolf mask?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I
everyone
thought
here-
you just meant like a natural disguise. No, yeah, he'll put a wolf mask on.
No,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about the wolf mask and the cloak.
Okay,
Are we doing?
I thought you just meant like a normal disguise, like a civilian disguise.
No.
Is somebody a tailor? This is a little long on me.
That is true. That's awkward.
I
So
got a
it's just-
You
I
have
got a
to, you have to
sword, I
fly
got a
about
spear.
5 feet above the ground so the cloak hangs naturally.
Yes,
So
which is fine from the back.
I
But
mean,
not from the front.
I'm not opposed.
Just
I'm not
close the
opposed
cloak.
to Certos and our.
I mean, that's
Should
basically
go
how
for
high
it.
he flies up anyway. So
also Cecilia is using her channel divinity to
We'll get
refresh the
two-
second level spell slot.
We'll get 2 kobolds in the cloak underneath you.
That is true. You do have a lot of sharp objects.
we made a whole bunch of noise.
Are we re-stealthing?
Yes.
Are we past without tracing?
I
Okay.
re-upped it.
You
Oh,
re-upped
that's
it.
the only reason why I rolled is because I assumed we were passed without tracing. These are much better rolls.
Why'd
Oh,
you
and
say
then-
that when we're only halfway through?
I
didn't get. Sorry, guys, I didn't get the
There
natural
you go.
20 this
There
time.
you
I
go.
only
Yeah,
rolled a
thanks, Sai.
19.
There you go,
Because
yeah.
they were much better rolls.
It's because
But
you're
we were
saving
only
it
halfway
for.
done.
There we go. Then
Certos-
what would I
What
expect?
you done?
But
Well,
it
you
was
see,
still
you see,
it was still better rolls
Look
than
what
last
you've
time.
done.
I didn't do
Corbin
anything.
got 30 this time.
Okay.
I got a 16. That's not good.
I got a nat 20 and a 19. I took your 20.
Yeah, I got a 19 as well.
dirty.
So, you know.
I got your nat 20 from you.
Only
'cause I got
30. It's
21.
only a 34. Not a
I'm
31.
only a 30.
Sad.
I'd like to see them spot us now.
No. He fucking jinxed it.
By the way,
Because
I want
what
to
I
point
s-
out that's half the party that rolled low again.
What I said was arguably true. It was better rolls than
Oh, never mind.
first
It is
time,
true.
even at that point.
You already taunted the universe, my guy. Trust me, I know how it works.
No, it is 3. Okay, so
I'm
Liara
missing.
I'm simply doubling down.
You, on the other hand, they have not done a single perception roll now. This is your fault.
Good.
Who are we missing?
I want it to fall.
One moment.
Oh, we're missing Anar's stealth.
Anna rolled. Anna got a 12.
Oh wait, no. Oh, I
I
see.
was
it
the
there.
first one
Okay,
to roll.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Oh, 22. He got a 22.
I missed that one.
So are we going straight to the throne room?
Fucking waltz on in like we own the place.
If I walked
Do a
up to her,
shield,
she
but
might
do
just
it
fall
better.
over dead.
Do it like Shield would do it better.
I should have asked the prefect if there was any secret passage into the.
You should have, but you didn't. So
Yep. So 2, 4, 6, and then 12.
I can't wait for Liara's wild mesh to proc while we're doing this.
that'd be funny. Just
I don't know what would proc,
the fireball.
probably. But that's centered on herself. That's not necessarily a good thing.
I mean, Liara would explode.
So what you're saying is practice my deck saves.
Yeah, basically. Oh, it occurs to me, I rolled dex and not stealth. Does it matter? No, so it's fine.
Unless you have proficiency.
I don't, so it's fine.
Then no.
Yeah, we're good.
So if we're spotted, I have the best lie to prepare already.
You absolutely do.
I look forward to hearing it.
So do I.
These are new recruits, and they don't understand what they're getting into. We're gonna show them to the lieutenant to teach them some respect.
Should I cast disguise self to make myself a human?
That is true. That would cover up Hannah's entire face, and not like half, like it's supposed to.
And half his fucking chest, yeah.
I'm debating if I want to cast a disguise self or not. Make myself human or not.
All right, starting to put the little man to bed, you guys. So I'm going to be sort of in and out.
Okay. Now Cecilia would have. Cecilia's cloak would kind of lay her ears flat and hide her tail, so she'll look pretty humanoid.
Yeah, it's easy to hide your tail.
Yeah.
Good luck with us. Good luck doing that with us. They're significantly less fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think I'm gonna show this to the wife.
You see, this is why I didn't let you in. Because you would want to get out immediately. Because I know how you are, you stupid cat.
Look, I'm trying my best.
I'm talking to the cat.
I know what I said.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna get driggity dressed for work, wiggity work.
Hey, you got work again. Hell yeah. So how'd your
Still waiting
unemployment go
for
through?
it. Still waiting for it to come in the mail.
Right up. Oh, so they are giving it to you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, switching to mobile in 25 seconds.
4, 23, 22, 21. 21, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 9, 8, 6. What happened to 7? Just kidding. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm on mobile now.
The penguin on top of your television set. Load.
Boom. Have a good day. Thank you.
I assume he climbed on top of it. Anyway.
Bye. Have a great time.
I love Spaceballs. Great movie.
So here we are. That is the straight line to where the gate.
So I assume we're not going. You're not taking a straight line.
Well, the straight line goes over, roofs and everything. So
Parkour. It's parkour time. Let's go.
I mean, one of you can fly, but the rest of you are going to have issues with that.
We're not parkouring.
You're no fun.
Look, I could have parkoured if I had thought to grab jump, but I didn't. So no, we're not parkouring.
Or likely sticking to alleys as well, rather than the main roads.
I mean, it's only about 700 or 200 feet more. It's not that critical.
Press X and put your path back up there if that's the path everybody wants to take.
Okay, somehow we decided it was going to go from there instead.
Yeah, why was it doing that? Okay.
That's a good question. What happened there?
Don't know. But yeah, either way, this basically... Oh, shit. I didn't fucking hold control that time. This puts us kind of skirting the market. That's the long way, so we're going to go up against... Although that last one going down and around might be better, as we're not up against the wall for it.
Oh, there we go.
What?
Taking alleys.
I hear somebody say I gotta go.
Oh, that was they were Slime Boy was getting dressed, or Corbin was getting dressed.
She said he was going to be back on mobile here in a minute, right?
I think so.
Yes, I'm on mobile. What's up?
Let's know how far people want to go without.
I like how for the number of patrols you rolled max both times.
What were you saying, Dream?
It's more I'm just again checking to see how you're going to be doing on mobile, and
I'm just going to be chilling.
You're like the tank, basically.
Yeah,
basically, you need to be here so the party doesn't explode.
I mean, I can have people move me around if we're in combat.
Okay.
Just be like, hey, put me in front of the squishies.
Hey, I'll get the sheet open.
Get ready to die.
You first.
Party.
All right, love you.
You leaving already?
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. Because I'm got it covered. I have it covered. Goodbye.
All right, these are all +2.
Okay, sorry.
That's adorable, by the way.
What?
That conversation. That's adorable.
No, you're adorable. Boom, got him.
Thanks. Question mark.
You'll never recover from this financially.
No, my finances.
Deleted. I ate your finances with kindness.
No.
No shit. There's so much debt in here. Oh. It's America. Everybody has debt.
Sad.
Sad but true.
Sad but true.
Sad but true.
Anyway. To assassinate a hoe.
Speaking of which, I needed to pay my credit card off today. I forgot to do it.
All we
I have to
gotta
do it
do,
tomorrow.
honestly, all we gotta do is send Felix up in there. Tell him to walk past the lady.
Just to check my math, those are the lowest 4 scores because we are doing Path Without Trace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah, there was Certos's 2, Liara's 4, my 6. And
Yep.
then
And
You
ours
got
12.
plus 10 to those, right?
And our and
Well,
Cecilia
Yeah.
12.
Yeah,
yeah,
and our
and our
and
Cecilia
Cecilia's 12.
tied with 12. So yeah, that's right.
Y'all have a plus 10 to those.
We did.
No, yeah. And
Yes,
it's with the plus
taking
10.
into account the plus 10. So 12, 14, 16, 22.
Yep, those are the lowest 4.
To
And they
beat
have
half the party would need a 22.
Yep.
So every single one of them failed.
The 19 was very close.
19 was very close. So somebody would have had to crit to notice you on this one.
Larisha was disadvantaged, wasn't she?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just make sure.
That's for my 6. That's normal. So yeah, that's what
just making sure I was looking at the right one. So yeah, I confirmed that. Yeah, 2, 6, 4, and 12.
So you wander through the streets here, slowly, carefully. You come across 10 patrols and manage to avoid them, even though one was a little bit of a close call there for a bit.
Not the 19.
But yes, security is very tight. And then you come up to the gate of the castle here, or the keep as it is, and you see, as you look across the intersection there at the gate, that the gate is open, and above it, hung on a cross from above the gate, is a familiar figure.
Uh-oh.
Broken and tied to the cross. It is Shield.
Well, does this
We,
mean I can?
Oh,
Does this,
Certos.
Quick,
does this,
use resurrection.
Certos,
Does-
you mentioned Animate Dead, right?
does
Quick,
this mean that I
use,
can? Okay. Does this mean that I can take them apart to figure out how they work?
use resurrection.
So,
Animate Dead. Oh my god.
so Cecilia's comment has aged well.
Which one?
The most recent one in the chat.
Yeah, Shield
Oh,
must
I
have been
didn't.
here.
Oh. Quick, use
That aged well.
true resurrection. Bring his ass back.
I mean,
Like-
if you're made an example of, then yes.
Oh man, that's rough. Sorry, Shield.
Are we all doing wisdom saves?
No.
Oh. Good.
Quick, loot his body.
Because that's not my strongest suit.
Your character never met Shield, so why would they care?
Yeah, Corbin's like, who's this guy? What was this all about? Why'd they hang up a bunch of armor? Corbin don't know who this thing is.
A companion.
So written under him is "Thus to all rebels."
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Was there any other crosses that we came across as we were in the outskirts or inside the main town itself?
Not the way you came in, no.
All right,
Okay.
I'm going to use the cross as an improvised weapon.
It's hanging above the wall.
Yes, you would have to climb up the wall to get to
I know
it,
what I
to take
said.
it down, since you're not on the inside and can't go up and cut the rope it's hanging from.
I know what I
if
said.
What you're saying is Anarch could cut the rope it's hanging from, right? I'm kidding. Please don't do that.
Yeah, if you'd come in along the roads,
I mean,
yeah, there would have been
technically.
crosses out there, but you didn't come in along the main roads.
Okay.
Because that's how they typically would do it, is, they would post along the roads into the city people who had been crucified.
Mhm.
I
I
think
was just curious if there was any displays in town itself as well.
I think
but no.
they said like out of Rome in every direction with Spartacus, with his rebellion, all the roads in every direction had people on crosses on them because there were so many of them.
Yeah.
That many. You killed one person.
1d0. That's harsh.
I at least gave him some credit. 1d6 minus 1.
Now the question is how many did Shield kill?
That's what I'm saying. 1.
I don't know because I haven't seen how he would stand against a bunch of veterans and soldiers. I just know that eventually they'd take him down.
If it's anything like Corbett, he'd do shitty. Sorry.
You know what? All right, that's it. I'm getting glad. I'm going to get Felix to teach you a lesson.
Felix would
walk
probably
past him.
win. Felix would probably win against anyone in the party.
Walk past him right now.
Shield would go big, which means that
I'm
he can be
getting you walking.
flanked by 12 people at once.
That's it. I'm getting me Felix.
Well, that, and to be honest, you gather enough archers and they'll take you down eventually anyway. Because at certain points, assume that somebody will roll high enough or at least a critical.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his armor class was also only 21,
happened.
so that's still... Yeah, his armor class was 21, so it wasn't as high as it has been.
So I'm sure he took out a few soldiers,
Again,
but
you fire enough times, you're going to get a crit, and then you'll just do automatic damage.
yeah, at a certain point it becomes mob rules, and mob rules are you will get hit eventually, and one character's not going to stand against you.
No.
Now, onward to assassination.
I was waiting for you to say onward to glory.
Hey, you know what'd be really
No,
funny?
no. The glory comes after.
You know what'd be
First,
really
we
funny?
assassinate.
If we kill the Empress and someone steals the body and just casts Raise Dead.
No, puts it on a cross.
What you can tell, Shield was dead when he was hung up on that cross. It's not like he was put up there while he was alive, from what you can tell.
That's no fun.
It looks like he was already dead.
That's no fun.
Oh no, that means he went down fighting.
Yeah, that's not fun at all.
Well,
you want him put up there and to die slow and horribly on the fucking thing?
I mean, that's what they did.
Sometimes, yes. Not all the time.
Side of life. Oh, Life of Brian, you crazy motherfuckers.
I understood that reference.
Also, Shield
how are
doesn't
you
need to
speaking?
eat
You're
and drink,
dead.
so he would
Damn.
have been up there forever.
Corbin thinking about putting on the shield as an armor, thinking it's a suit of armor.
No.
I mean, look, there's nothing stopping me from taking Shield apart now.
Yeah, there
There's a
is
moral
about
code.
30 feet of space between you and him.
Yeah, there is. Drew
I
says-
could just have. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually gonna do that.
We assassinate the Empress. Corbin puts a note says Corbin was here.
I wasn't actually gonna suggest that. I'm not that callous in character.
Wow.
You could be though.
I'm not.
I got no
No,
words.
no, but you can be.
But I'm not.
But you could be.
Okay, I
If you
could, but
try.
I'm not.
Oh well.
Shall we enter? Do we want to even go through the front gate?
Probably
Fuck
not.
it. Fuck it, we ball.
I'm gonna listen to whatever Felix suggests.
Kick down the door. Do it in Shield's honor.
Oh, you said the gate was open,
So
right?
would the yeah, I was gonna say, would the extra stealthy people like to maybe do a run around the whole place and see if there's maybe another exit?
Yeah, sure. I'll do a lap.
Yeah,
Just check
Cecilia
for
will
another way in.
Cecilia will transfer the blessing to you. The blessing of the trickster.
Can you do that?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I guess it's just.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it's basically at will.
That's neat.
And Cecilia will follow along, I guess, as well. Or
So okay, so what are we doing here? The doorway
or no,
itself
she'll stay out. She'll
inside
stay.
is open.
Yeah, the main gate into the palace grounds itself is open.
So Felix and Cecilia are probably gonna go look for a different way, maybe. I thought that's what they were gonna do.
Do you want Cecilia to stay here to grant all of you other guys who are staying out here bonus stealth, or do you want Cecilia to go with Felix to grant him bonus stealth?
Well, here's the thing: most of the people here are not good at stealth.
I think
Well, I
Felix.
mean-
is fine.
Felix
Yeah, I'll
will
be
probably
fine.
be fine.
Yeah, so Cecilia's
Watch
gonna
Felix
stay
and
here.
Nancy
with-
roll away.
I mean, if I'm noticed, I'll just bullshit my way out, or I will become Death Incarnate again. One or the other.
Yeah, let's roll another critical.
Yeah, and Cecilia's going to stay out here then, and provide the pass without trace in case any patrols come out of here.
No. See, Felix only rolls crits on attacks.
I rolled a crit on the first stealth we did.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, regardless.
So basically, if a patrol comes around here, Cecilia's here with the pass without trace, just to grant a hiding for everyone here. Well,
Yeah, we
Felix
wanna
goes
hang out.
inside.
So we want to hang out here at this triangle. Why is that still red? I don't want that red. I want that.
We could gather around Felix so we can obscure him from peering eyes while he does his work.
He's already has his advantage.
Fair enough.
And
Just
the door's
hang out
straight open.
somewhere around that triangle.
Yeah, and Cecilia will have pass without trace just to hide us all here, while Felix goes inside to check. So Dream's muted, so we're just talking amongst ourselves.
I'm gonna be right back again if Dream is muted. Sorry, my body has not been happy with me.
Oh, it's okay. So I'm liking how Pass Without Trace is getting some usage this game.
Hey, B.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Do it again. So here's what I'm thinking, right? Gleb comes back. Boom. Gleb 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Mm-hmm.
I hope. I don't know. We'll see.
So Cecilia used her channel divinity to get a bonus second level spell slot, so she has one left.
Excuse me. I can't wait to go get Glep's soul back. That's going to be an adventure.
Yep. That should probably be one of the next goals, I think.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying, like the
yep.
actual act of going to get it is going to be an adventure.
Yeah, it will definitely be fun for the hex crawl.
For the what?
It's a hex crawl it turns into as we look for.
Oh yeah. I gave you guys a side quest. Woo woo. Come back and everything's on fire. Ah, shit. I agree. We should have done threshold first, at least.
All right. Sorry about that. So you've got the walls, you've got the gate, and Felix was going to go inside the gate by himself. Is that what I heard?
Yep. How much ammo came with the heavy crossbow?
Ammo.
Okay, no ammo. Okay.
How much ammo came with the heavy crossbow?
Yes.
Full quiver of 20. Six bolts.
Sure, call it 6 bolts. That'll make
Okay.
sense. Make it easy. All right.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
You're on fire.
Okay. So what's going on?
You know what I said.
I was just seeing how much ammo would have come with the heavy crossbows.
All right. So
Okay.
we're sending Felix in by himself. Is
Yeah.
And he has the blessing
Fine.
of the trickster.
And what's his stealth roll like? 'Cause since he's leaving the cover of passive out of trace.
We will find out. What does your blessing do? Is it
Advantage.
Yes. Yes, beyond 20, I want to roll with advantage. Well, there we go.
Another crit.
Invisible.
See? He always crits.
I'm grinning like a madman. I played the universe.
Can you save
I
some for the
told
rest
you.
of us?
No.
I know how the universe works.
Thanks, Caddy.
I know how to work the Matrix. All you gotta
Felix
do is
is the
deny it will
master.
happen. All you gotta do is deny it will happen.
I
And then boom.
said it would. I said it would. I was on your side.
No, I said he wouldn't get a crit. All he does is get crits in combat, and then boom, the universe provides a crit.
All he does is crit. Oh my god, it's back.
All right.
He said,
Felix, go
All
in.
I know is hey,
It's a courtyard. Yes, you get a bad map that I've thrown together in the last 5 minutes.
Bacon.
with a huge ass owlbear.
Hi, hello. That's me.
With a huge ass owlbear with golden feathers sitting in front of the door to the palace, playing with the remains of something.
Look, don't take its stuffed animal, or Dreamy will be very sad.
Bacon.
What? What do you want from me?
You're literally the Butterbot in Rick and Morty. What's my purpose? You crit. Oh my god.
Dreamy. Will you be upset with us if it just dies instead of us stealing its stuffed animal and then killing it?
I don't think it matters because we're gonna kill it anyway.
We are?
You know what? In
mean,
honor of tonight, I'm going to go to build a bear. I'm going to build a bear, come back, and I'm going to stab it.
No.
Well-
Throw a crusher. To shreds, you say.
Why
To
are we stabbing?
shreds.
I'm
I mean,
also
I'm gonna
wondering
tell you
why
right
we're
now.
stabbing
I mean, if I get close to that thing, I'm
So-
just gonna crit and that thing will obliterate into nothing. So I'm not gonna go near it.
Size, you're real name Eddie.
You've created a new subclass where you just radiate crits around you.
That's called a fighter.
Okay. So I
Multi
think
class
it's a good
into
thing.
that yet.
So
I think that went whoosh.
I think so.
Size, you're real name Eddie.
I don't understand the reference now.
So at least there is one benefit, maybe, or one thing that Cecilia, that's a benefit with what Cecilia has prepared that everyone knows that she has.
I don't know.
We won't hear the owlbear cry out.
Because when you found that Eddie didn't like his teddy, you knew he was a no good kid.
I
know
mean,
you've seen Rocky.
the alternative is you take the remains, you throw it away, the owlbear goes to get it, and you sneak in, and it doesn't care.
We can also silence it so the owlbear, no one has to hear the owlbear cry or
I'm
anything.
pretty sure Dream would be very sad if we killed the owlbear.
Do
you want a
I'm pretty
sad
sure
Dream?
Listen, I'm pretty sure Dream would love it because that means we get to fight it, which means she gets to roll for it. Dream loves killing us.
Jamie, are you listening to this garbage?
Dream is chilling.
So, I assume behind the owlbear, I can see like that's the door. Inside.
Watch Felix solo the owlbear.
I'm not gonna get near that owlbear. I don't have anything.
You just crit it. You just crit it. It'd be fine.
I'm pretty sure I can't. I'd have to roll max damage on both dice for the short sword and for the sneak attack to maybe kill it.
It's you.
I'm not gonna do that.
Well,
okay,
that would explain why the door is wide fucking open.
So that's where the owlbear came from, or that's the other one.
Why do you need to close your dates when you have a fucking owlbear on patrol?
We don't know if it's a owlbear on patrol. It might be.
Here's my question.
Does it have the collar?
Here's my question. Does someone have speak with animals prepared?
This is where my ornate porcelain shaker that's adorned with a platinum coat of arms that I can't sell and is worth like 7,000 gold or something will come in handy. I'll just go through the owlbear. It all comes full circle.
I forgot about that.
None of you know I have it. Only
I don't know. I don't know. I forgot.
Wait,
I can't get rid of.
have?
I have an item I can't get rid of. That's super expensive.
He bought
what item is it?
I stole it. It's just a soul shaker.
He bought
Wait, what?
the thief
I did.
roll.
Wait,
Yeah, he
wait,
stole something
hold
that
on,
he couldn't
hold on. I'm
sell.
confused. What did Bacon steal?
During the
Assault
downtime.
taker.
Yeah, during the downtime when we did a crime, I got an item I can't fence off.
Oh, not even a Steve's Guild.
No, because
wouldn't take
it's
it.
ordained with a crest, and it's like, oh, we know where this came from.
Oh shit!
I've had it for like a while.
You
haven't,
have.
yeah, I just haven't known anything to do with it, so I just keep it.
You give it. You give it to the owlbear. They become your friend.
I'm like,
They
hello,
kill and you
do you
make
want
it
this
away.
item that you don't know where it is, and that's worth a lot of money?
You don't know what money is, but it's worth a lot of it.
You don't know what money is, or where this came from, or who I am, but this is yours.
Or what
And
I'm saying.
Yeah, or what I'm saying. I'm gonna give this to you. I'm gonna walk through the door.
Just hold out a salt shaker. Here you go.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
It has turned into bribing an owlbear with a salt shaker.
An ornate salt shaker. It's shiny.
Yeah, it's shiny.
Just so you know, the plan that Cecilia had, if we had encountered any patrols, was to was to say that there have been owlbear sightings outside. So
I mean, they were right. You were
Yeah,
right.
and so she was going to report it to the captain.
I mean, you were right.
Captain Quidius. That was the lie that I was going to have Cecilia prepare.
So much for lies. They'd be like, yeah, no shit, there's an owlbear there.
A
No,
good
like
bit
outside
of
the town.
foreshadowing as well, Dream, to have our poor broken man randomly talk about owlbears.
Oh, that wasn't foreshadowing. That was, hey, I talked about owlbears. I'm going to put one in.
At least they didn't talk about a Tarrasque.
So
To be fair, if you cast your mind back, you remember what happened to Daddy Sayus.
Who?
I don't know anything about history.
Iovena's father.
Yeah, there was an owlbear incident.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So now I guess I have to kill it. All right.
Wait, sorry, who died to what?
The usurper's father was killed by this owlbear.
Oh. Wait, the
Conveniently.
usurper's father? Then why would we bother killing it? He killed the person we're trying to he killed the person's dad and we're trying to kill.
Yes, but
No.
no. Her dad was loyal, and the reason she was able to become an advisor to the prefect was because he
fuck
was
this
dead.
bitch, kill the bear.
Anyway,
Fuck
there's
this bitch, this is
owlbear.
I cannot solo the bear. I'm going to tell you that right
Is
now.
the owlbear playing with the corpse of the Empress's father?
No. Wow, after all this time.
It's been like
Felix,
1.5 months. 2 months.
All right, Felix, what's your plan?
So the owlbear is there. It's playing with something. Probably a dead human. This is the open doorway. Do I see any windows along the building, like here, or away, or like over here? That's a little even further away from the owlbear.
This one's larger than normal.
Well, I mean,
not on the first floor, no.
Actually, do we want to let the owlbear
No,
into
I
the
wish I could
palace and
fly.
just let the owlbear kill Ubida? That'd be funny.
I mean, you are looking at a fortress type area. You see like arrow slits on the second floor, but not.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, remember this is inside walls. This is the place to hole up. It's a fort.
Now I get to decide if I actually want to, how much I want to tempt fate and get closer to the owlbear.
By yourself.
Yeah, by myself.
I still like
Since
the
I'm
idea
in
of giving
costume,
assault.
maybe I can bank on that if it's trained not to attack fellow people in the mass.
That sounds like a mistake.
Yeah, but it also might smell you and be like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
Oh man, that guy smells like some other dude he cut in half like an hour ago.
He said
smells like
duty.
blood. My favorite smell, blood. I love you.
My favorite smell.
Is this
The
new
blood of
person
my,
you play
of
with?
my country.
My favorite smell, violence.
It seems
Yeah,
like
violence.
this is a new person to play with. A new
Oh,
friend.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Oh no, they exploded.
Yeah, I don't like that. That'd be me. That'd be again me trying to solo the owlbear, and that's what we in this game call a mistake.
I do think you should maybe either try and distract the owlbear or report back.
Yes. Let me check my inventory for things I can do to distract
You have
him.
the salt shaker. You have the salt shaker.
A salt shaker. Yes.
Just throw the salt shaker at it.
I'm gonna throw.
It's not a crow.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, it's heartburn. There is a burden.
Hold on. Let me check that one area. It's called spells. Oh yeah, I don't have that.
Yes, let me throw a decorative heavy salt shaker in its direction and attract its attention.
Yes. Hello, killer animal. Do you want thing?
I'd
You-
like to
I
die,
mean,
please.
yeah.
I could use catapult.
You could try and maneuver it into pillbox. There you
Okay,
go.
you two are dressed as choice cuts.
I'm by the way, this is entirely out of character. I'm not suggesting any of this killing character.
Too
Who's
late.
the
I've
fastest
already
here?
dived into the bear's mouth.
Hold
I
on,
mean,
hold on.
I mean, we
Who's the
can't even
fastest here?
Cecilia.
Until you run
True.
out of key, then it's me.
Yeah.
I would say go ahead and have Felix draw it out of the courtyard entirely.
He
Just
hasn't reported back yet. Still.
Yeah, keep in mind, Felix is the only one with any say on what's going on right now.
true, but this would be a suggestion when he does.
So if Felix
If he
wants to
does.
betray the party and feed them to an owl bear, he could do that. Get any of Vita's good graces.
Can you see Felix running pell-mell through the streets with an owlbear hot on his tail?
Yeah.
Just passing patrols. Owlbear, run!
I heard that, yes, Dreamy.
Cecilia has a +3 to animal handling.
I'm gonna do the smart thing, and come back and be like, hey, there's an owlbear. I'm like, you see that thing? I can't get past that. I'm
An
just
owlbear
one man. Yeah, I'm just one man.
Looks back at the
Owlbear.
What? I will drag you to like right where I am and be like, you see that thing right there? That.
Look at that thing.
It's
That thing will
huge.
fuck me up. That thing will
Kill
fuck
me.
me up.
You saw what I did to the guy, Earl? It'll do that to me.
It'll walk at me.
Somehow I
It'll
think
walk
trying
up
to
to me.
face it head on is unwise. Perhaps we could. Is it. Cursus, you may know this.
This gate's only 10 feet wide.
You may know this.
The gate is only 10 feet wide.
Okay, it's stuck in here. Fuck.
I guess I could see people of their stature training an owl bear. It would be ridiculous, but I could see them doing it.
So there's an owlbear.
So the question is, how do we deal with it? Fighting it head on is unwise, of course. So do we distract it somehow?
We could get the drop on it if necessary.
Yes, and and make a lot of noise and burn through even more supplies that we need to fight this lieutenant of hers.
I do have a silence spell prepared if to help stop the howls of the owlbear if necessary.
That still implies that slaying it or striking it down is wise.
I mean, if we can pull it off, we could always, put some type of illusion, like, over here, and then have it run over here. So then the owlbear goes over there, and then we just run in through the door.
Sorry about that.
Oh. I'm curious if Cecilia would know how to imitate an owlbear then.
Clearly, what needs to happen is, so out of character, did Felix hear the thing making any noise?
I mean, I don't think an owlbear's insight check would be too very high.
Well, making any sort of noise anyway, did they?
I'm sorry, what are we making noise?
Never mind.
Something to distract the owlbear. Like
No, I was saying, like, did the owl bear make a noise for Cecilia to maybe listen in on and mimic?
Yes, at the moment it's making crunching noises.
That's not
It seems
helpful.
to be eating something. Or somebody, I should say.
Well, it's still like the sounds of made by other creatures. Crunching.
I mean, owlbear, I guess, hoots hoots in a
Okay.
very loud manner. A threatening hoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of head? What kind of head does an owlbear have?
A bear.
Owl.
Does it have
An
a,
owl.
does it have a beak or a mouth with teeth?
Beak.
They have beaks.
It
Oh.
shows it
Did
on
you
the thing.
not? I thought you watched?
I'm on mobile, my guy.
I thought you watched Honor Among Thieves.
I did, but listen,
Do you? She turned into an owlbear.
listen. I don't
You're asking
remember
him to
the
remember
exact
something.
details of the face.
You see, that was your first mistake. Was expecting him to remember something like that.
Yeah, you tell him, Frank.
You tell him, friend.
I said Frank instead of Felix.
Okay, so Cecilia can act as a distraction and then run in afterwards.
I have my moments of funny. Why is there just a man standing there in the parking lot? What the fuck? Oh, he's parked there.
Is this thing really 25 by 25? Fuck.
That
It'll
boy.
work.
Absolute unit.
What?
Yes.
Dummy sick. He's trying to sneak past the owlbear
Hold
with
on.
the
Did you say
sound of my
25 by
bones.
25?
Yeah, they're 20. Yeah,
Well,
they're 25.
It's only 4 squares, isn't it?
No, that's 5.
no, it's 4.
Is it 4?
Oh,
Okay.
it's 4.
Yeah, I was
20 by
gonna say,
20.
yeah, it's only be 20 by 20, and that's again, it's not that it's taking 20 by 20 itself. It's that it controls 20 by 20.
All right, I'm hopping off. So
It's still
I'm gonna know how
a
the rest of the
bloody
night
huge
goes.
owlbear.
Hey,
Okay, good night.
If you go into fight, go into fight. If not, that's cool.
so
2, 3.
so do you want Cecilia to go to this corner and imitate an owlbear to draw their attention while she hides?
I mean, I was trying to more imply doing something closer to here, and then moving over
There,
here.
it's 4 by 4.
Okay, yeah, Cecilia can try
Because
and do
then it'll be in this area, and that's a little easier for us maybe to run from here.
It's supposed to be huge, not Titanic.
that. Yeah, so Cecilia can probably try and do that.
I mean, that's just my idea. I mean, we can always just walk up and see if I one-shot it.
We should probably not fight the owlbear.
Yeah.
Dream will be sad. Or Dreamy will be sad. Dream won't care, but Dreamy will be sad.
So,
Okay.
are there bodies all around here?
Just the small pile it's working on.
Okay.
You can't tell how many bodies. I mean, looking at it, it's munching on body parts, and there's bread all over the golden feathers.
Okay.
I don't think you want to figure out how many bodies there are.
Okay.
But
Alrighty.
as far as fighting it or not, I just put challenges in front of you. How you deal with them is how you deal with them.
You should probably not fight the owlbear, especially right now.
And is it an open courtyard, or
It is
shrubbery?
Courtyard. There's an outer wall. There's a courtyard, and then there's the inner keep fortress.
And it's pretty flat and barren, right? Or this
For
courtyard?
the courtyard, yeah, I mean it's pretty
It's
flat
open, yeah.
on the side of the courtyard.
Okay. So I could have Cecilia try and imitate an owlbear to draw the attention around the corner.
I could create an illusion too.
Oh, that would also kind of work with Cecilia.
I mean, people still have fireworks going off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my neighbor today was setting off a bunch of bottle rockets in the middle of the afternoon.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
They thought more about whether they could than whether they should.
All right. So we could draw it away. How far to the right does the courtyard go? How far is that far right wall?
I figure the wall is like just off screen there. I mean, this is.
And how tall is this front right here?
How tall is the front?
Yeah.
The entranceway here that you're facing is at least 2 stories. I mean, we're talking 200 feet here from wall to wall.
So 20 feet high?
2 stories, what, 15 meters high?
A story is about 10 feet. So, I mean, if you want to make it too...
So, I mean, the roof is going to make it about 30 feet high, is what I would say.
Okay, so it can't go up on its hind legs and peer over the edge.
Something we forgot to account for. Not everyone has dark vision.
No, we don't. None of us have dark vision. I don't have dark vision.
Very few of us have dark vision.
I'm sorry, is it night? Did we came in under cover of darkness, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
We certainly sailed under cover of darkness.
Yeah.
Does anyone have dark? I guess Cecilia, do you have
Yes,
dark vision?
Cecilia does have
Then
it.
you're the only one. I'm pretty sure.
I have it.
Oh right, because you're half elf.
Yeah.
You too.
That means we are as well.
Liara's a half elf.
Who had goggles of the night?
Yep.
Shield.
Those were cursed.
Shield
Remember?
did it. Okay.
Those were clowns.
They weren't goggles of night, they were goggles of the clown.
Oh, right. Yes, that's right.
All right, so our DPSs have dark vision, basically. So essentially, based on Felix's assessment of the situation, short of scaling the wall of the place, there is one entrance, and it is guarded by the fluffiest murder machine ever.
Sis, do you happen to have dancing lights?
No.
Shit. Because you could use that to distract it and maybe send it off that way while we then came in.
What? I'm curious about something. That's a 4th level spell. Damn it.
Which one?
Charm monster.
Yeah, it is.
I really wish I had a helpful idea here. I don't.
I like the idea of combining an illusion and
the illusion
a
and the
throne
noises.
voice mimicry to try to get it to move.
That's
See,
a good
the only problem with this is minor illusion has a range of only 30 feet.
You can. You're small, not. So you couldn't really hide in Cecilia's robes.
What? Oh, Cecilia.
Yeah.
Can you mimic
the usurper.
Yes, I have listened
He
to her
has
for
seen
at
her
least a
voice.
minute.
How lit is the
Per-
court?
Perhaps you try to like
That's
throw her
better.
voice off to the side and get her like have her like calling the beast over.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
I take it the courtyard isn't really lit.
I'd say it's at least somewhat lit. I mean, you're in a city. It's not like the city doesn't have any lights whatsoever. It's probably dim light.
Okay. So what could happen is Anar could fly above it, minor illusion on the ground, running in front, draw it away.
Dang, I shouldn't have cast my
You see, that's not where I thought you were going with that when you said flying.
I shouldn't have cast my channel divinity, because then I could have disguised self as the Empress, and then cloned myself for the illusion of the Empress.
Because somehow I was imagining you like taking something and dropping it on the owlbear's head again.
No.
What, like a piano?
Yes.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ain't I a stinker?
So yeah, I'd be up to trying to throw Cecilia's voice onto the illusion.
How far can you do that?
Well, the actor feeds just says mimic sounds like.
Okay, so from where you are then.
So yeah, so like Cecilia can still hide and everything. Like she still has the. She has the passive out trace on still, so she still does have the benefit, so that she can sneak around once she does draw it.
Well, I remind you, hiding in plain sight is not a thing. Unless you are what, a ranger?
Well, she can still kind of hide around the corner and then wait until it's.
And then
And
it moves,
distracted.
and then you're not in the corner anymore. You're hiding behind the corner anymore.
I think, unless we're going to try to kill it, that Anar will fly 30 feet up and put some illusion on the ground and scurry it off and around the corner. Maybe it would grab its attention enough to go there. And we need to hope that the doors are unlocked. And if there's no,
with about 17 minutes to go.
Yeah, I think we should think of a plan and then maybe call it here.
So I think are like all along the walls strictly lit so far, or?
well, dim light. We're in the city.
Yeah, I'd say the courtyard is dimly lit. So if you don't have dark vision, you're going to be at disadvantage. If you have dark vision, you're fine.
Okay. I was just wondering because
otherwise, you might want to light.
Yeah, I was just asking because like the passive out trace mentions like a veil of shadows.
But even in dim light, one should be able to navigate without too much issue and running into things. So, I mean, that's the main thing that I was looking at for Anar.
Mhm. On a different subject, or no, if it is a pet, it might understand like command.
It's not a bad thought.
It
Unless
would
idea
have
of
to.
a pet is keeping it there as just
It would have to understand your language. It's kind of riding on that simple phrase.
Yeah, which if it's a pet, it might understand the basic commands.
Maybe. You just hope you come across the right command.
Away, maybe.
Are we rolling initiative or just a stinger?
Well, I mean, we're either going to fight it or it's going to be relatively time sensitive anyway. 3 owl bears. That's not funny.
It's really funny. It's
Who
3
said it
owlbears
was
in
a
a
joke?
trench coat. It's 3 owlbears in a trench coat.
No, this one just gets 3 turns.
Oh, it does. Yes. At least for
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Not fighting it sounds ideal.
Don't say that either. It gets 3 turns. Jesus Christ. Most
Welcome
OP.
to an idea I'm stealing from Angry GM.
Is
Paragon monsters.
is this a you really don't want us to fight this thing?
I mean, this thing
Don't
is
answer
4
that.
times larger than it normally would be anyway. I mean, it's
It is,
already.
it is the size of a small house, yes.
No, okay.
Yes.
Typically they're large. This one's huge.
Yes, exactly.
It would dwarf Shield's control.
So
Now,
largest 2x2. This one's 4x4.
that being said, your average owlbear is a CR3. So
Johnny 2x4.
Look, Dreamy, regardless of what happens, they're adorable and they're a friend.
Like I said, if there aren't any better suggestions, Anar will fly over and see if he can distract it and pull it out of the way. If not, we're going to have to fight it anyway.
Yeah, I'd rather not fight it.
Would rather not fight it too, which is why he would use the
Right.
thing to. See, there's a niggle in my head for silence. Besides the fact that it's static. I could
also disguise self as the Empress.
I mean, you could give that a go.
And then imitate her voice. Approach and imitate her voice.
That might also just get them to attack you anyway. Because, like, we have no idea how well trained this thing is. We have no idea if it's trained at all.
Cecilia has some animal training.
Stay out of it, or if it's just a stay out of its way and it'll stay out of yours.
Cecilia has some animal training, which can intuit an animal's intention and calm down a domesticated animal.
See, the only problem with stay out of its way and will stay out of yours is it's in front of the door, and I don't think there's a side door. Is there a back door? We know the palace. We've been there before.
Sorry, is there a side door?
Side door, rear entry, whatever.
This is okay. Not that you're aware of. This is a kind of fortified citadel in the middle of the city.
Okay.
So there's probably a secret passage of some kind. We just don't know.
So I'm okay with Cecilia using a disguised self to approach the owlbear.
Yeah. So barring secret entrance and exits, we would need to move this or kill it to get to the only door that we're aware of.
Right, and I definitely would like to move it.
Yeah.
The question is how?
Yes, exactly.
You want to throw your voice? The problem is you're going to draw attention to your location. If you want to just myself and see if you can sit there and talk to it and see if it comes up that way, you might be able to do that visually. Animals also recognize people by scent. Just a warning.
Damn it, the range on that is only 60 feet. That's annoying.
So, I mean,
I'd be up to just trying to test it with a disguise self.
All right. Well, it is now 9:49. So, how about we think about it over the course of the week and we come back to it next time?
I'm just gonna say outright, you say that a lot, and then what this time next week, we're gonna have no idea what the plan is.
Yes, but you have a lot more time than the next 10 minutes.
That's totally true. But on the other hand, we're definitely not going to have thought of anything.
Yeah, it will be the
You
same
know
amount
this.
of talking in 10 minutes as it is a week.
Yeah, exactly.
well, I'm going to do that plan that I've suggested. So,
Yeah, the minor
I
illusion
do not
one.
have a good option, so have fun, guys.
Yeah, you
unless
better
somebody comes up
put
with
your
one, but yeah.
worry component in this conversation. So, that's all I'm saying. He's not here.
So we out.
I think we out.
I think we out for this week. Yes.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.
See
Bye.
you.
Take care, man.
I'm
Hope
gonna
you guys-
hop.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna hop off as well. I've been streaming. I've been streaming for a different friend group for a little while, for a little bit, for a game I've been playing. So I might wind up doing that for the rest of the night. I have been playing Kingdom Hearts 1.
Ooh.
So I'm getting into that rabbit hole now. It's a video game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna hop
Okay.
off. Have fun, guys.
You too.
Bye.
Take care.
See you.
See ya.
Yep, see you.